destroy and raid these caches for the resources they contain. But you can see it's got a slightly different name to everything else. And when we click on it, unlike these, we can orbit and just shoot that kind of thing. Where are my drones? Flip's sake. Oop, blow it up by hand. Yeah, unlike the normal ones, which I haven't got one showing now, this one actually has a little loot box next to it, so we can access it, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So you want to move towards it and access it. It's taken me a while to get this out because the ship's just not doing as it's told. Come on. Right, so we'll start this from scratch. What you're looking for is these Triglavian bioadaptive caches. When you click on them, you'll see in the top here you can actually access them. Everything else you won't be able to access, or just have orbits and move towards. The input required, it will just tell you a basic window like this. And all you want to do is, doesn't matter how many you've got in your cargo, you can just simply mash the accept button as long as you're within 2,000 meters, and it'll just keep giving you these things until, as you can see, I haven't got 6 left, and now it's telling me I cannot proceed, so that you can cancel. I now have these nice things in my cargo hold, and I can blow this up and even get some more good stuff out of it. How you get these little loot boxes. That's if you can class them as loot boxes. I class them as loot boxes. I'm weird. Alright, so let's just reload this. We've wasted a little bit of time there just because, I don't know, trying to talk you guys through things and blow things up and go down meteors was obviously a little bit too much for me. Let's go into the last room. How long have we got left at the top here? We've got 7.5 minutes left. Why are you not going through there? Just doesn't want me to win this one, does it? Okay, so we've got another battleship here, another frigate, and another destroyer. I'm going to get the lights out again because I want to take that frigate out as soon as, where is it? That one there. Frigates, go and attack that. I also want to take the battleship out because, let's face it, it's going to be giving me the most trouble. It's going to be delivering the most DPS. So you want that off grid as soon as possible, really. Start firing now with me long range ones. As I slowly get into range of it. Now I'm in range. Good thing about this is you can instantly swap ammo just like the Amarians. So now I've got my high damage ammo in without having to wait for like reload times or anything else. So I'm going to simply keep orbiting this. I'm also going to get that on him. I'm going to get that on him as well. I'm going to get one cycle of this off just because I do seem to be losing a little bit of armor, but it's nothing really to worry about. And I don't want to go out of range this time, so please just approach him. Okay, so we are actually getting capped back off things, and we're actually getting capped ourselves by the frigate, so it's a good job I actually got me drones to take that thing out. I knew the frigates did something, usually have some type of E-wall on them. Getting a bit close now, so let's just go back to orbiting. Luckily, I'm actually taking more capped from this battleship than that frigate was taking from me. So let's call those Republic fleet lights back. So we are actually getting capped back and get the mediums out. And we seem to have lots of time, so I've just slowed down a little bit. There's no point rushing and making any silly mistakes here like I did in the last room, not actually firing my weapon. That's obviously a massive mistake on my point, on my half. I'm up to 9,000. Oh yeah, 9,000. Again, we're not doing too bad fun. We can get a few cycles off the... Okay, so hopefully everything is now up and running, and you can hear me and see me and all that kind of good stuff. Not sure how many people are watching, but if you are watching, then please just give me a nice little thumbs up in the comments so I know it's working. Actually firing my weapon. That's obviously a massive mistake on my point. On my half. I'm up to 9,000. Oh yeah, 9,000. Again, we're not doing too bad fun. We can get a few cycles. Okay, so hopefully everything is now up and running, and you can hear me and see me and all that kind of good stuff. Not sure how many people are watching, but if you are watching, then please just give me a nice little thumbs up in the comments so I know it's working. Well, looks like it's working anyway. Lovely, although I do seem to have one hell of a delay on. So can't really seem to do much about that. Don't need this, don't need this. Sorry, I don't know why it didn't seem to want to, when I clicked stream, it didn't want to start the event. It like created a new stream, which is a bit silly. Okay, so I am just going to crack on with it, to be honest. Careful in order here. So, in case you don't know, we are carrying on the Sisters of Eve Epic Ark. We've kind of done about, I'd say about half of it already, and we are in this ship, the, I'm going to say Kikimora. That's how I pronounce this one anyway. This is the fit I'm in. We've got one light entropic disintegrated 2s. Small nave scoped energy NOS just to help with me cap a little bit. Status web of fire. We have a compact micro warp. The tracking computer. We've got an adaptive nanomembrane, another adaptive nanomembrane. Damage control. We are an active armor fit. So we've got a small armor repairer down there. Small process overclocking units help for me CPU. Small nanobots. And a small accelerator nanopump. So this thing, it seems to be flying quite well at the moment. Excuse me. It's fast enough, its tracking is good enough, it's other than maybe a little bit of mobility or agility, mainly down to it having a micro warp, so it's a bit slow turning around and actually redirecting itself. But other than that, seems to be doing just fine. I have drones with me as well, and we have called it Fat Baby because, well, it was a funny name I've used on one ship before and I thought, why not? So let's just carry straight on, shall we? So we need to go to the agents, and we are back with the sisters, and we're basically just going to carry on from where we left off, which was we've found a destroyed ship, we tracked down some survivors, found some parts for some rogue drones, I think it was, and done a little bit of running around trying to find some more information, then came back here for the sister to now give us obviously my next mission. So while you were acquiring the data, I found 2 leads. One is a Galente reporter who claims to have tracked the drone after it was near, yada yada yada. Alright, so I think we get to pick one now, do we? Or do we have to do both of these? Okay, so one's a pick up and drop off, and another one is and destroy it. I'm going to go for this one. So one's like a pick up and drop off thing, and the other one being go and save this guy. So I'm going to accept this one and go down this route here. I don't think there is a few different choices throughout these throughout this epic arc, but I don't really think they make much of a difference towards like the total number of missions you'll be doing. It is still about 50. We can't complete that mission yet. We actually need to go and get him, so we'll undock and we'll go and find this guy. I do still really like the fact that the missions in the top here just simply give me a little arrow that says, you know, don't even need to click up to where I'm going on my overview. I'll just literally click this button in the corner, which is handy. I don't remember that being there. It's obviously something new they've put in. Don't know why, but I feel a little croaky already. Xbox, you got the last bits of what, matey? Alright, so is that it? Are we here? Hey, get me out of here. Okay, so that thing we want to be heading towards. Luckily we are fast enough that we can simply burn straight over there. And for anyone who is first tuning into this and doesn't really know what I'm doing, it's the Sisters of Eve Epic Ark, but since I am, I would say, quite skilled up and I kind of know what I'm doing, the level 1s are really easy, so I'm just kind of flying through it as fast as I can. The main test was to actually see how the Kikimora ship handles and flies, because I've never actually flown it before, and I've just bounced off that because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so I'm just flying through it as fast as I can, so you'll have to forgive me I was gonna say, I thought I had to blow something up. Forgive me if I do kind of rush through it and I don't grab all the loot and destroy absolutely every ship that's around. Let's go for a Mystic, which should be my long range ammunition, and just start heading towards these. One cycle of me mod should do it, I think. Oh, okay, I'm not auto tracking for some reason. There we go. Head towards this group first. And there we go. Oh, just ended off. One. I do have drones, but it hardly seems worth getting them out. By the time they fly over there, these guys are kind of gone anyway. Oh, you got the last Triglavian components, so you can start building ships now. Is that it? And I don't reload that. Let's get the Ocelot on there. Oh yeah, I do have a web as well. I need to remember that. And now we'll head towards these ones. I hope it's still streaming. I hope the quality is okay for you guys. It's not too loud or too quiet or anything. I have just been watching the stream on my phone through a different account, and it does seem to be a big delay of about 30 seconds. So I'm not really sure how to reduce that. I'll try and figure it out for the next one. I want to try and stream a few times a week if I can. Just gives me a break from trying to put videos out every day, because streaming does seem to be, or at least so far, a little bit easier. And once again, I can kind of feel my throat going all croaky. But once it's warmed up, hopefully we'll be okay. So I could actually stop that, couldn't I, and put the optimal range script in so I can hit these things rather than taking a lifetime, but it is. Back in. Been playing lots of games today actually. All different platforms, been on the 3DS, the Wii, and the PC, all with my little ones, all playing different games. They're heavily getting into them now, which is quite cool for me because I love it. Off there.
Warp drive active.
Let's get the short range ammo locked back in here. There we go. I also seem to be missing half the information I had last time. Last time I could see how many people were actually in the stream. Now I can't.
Requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, and again, I'm just watching it actually on the channel here. That's more than a 30-second delay. That's like a 60-second delay. Half the information. I've no idea what the hell I've done. Last time I could see how many people were actually in the. Let's see if we can change the setting or two in here. Settings. Stream seems fine. Output. I can't change that while I'm actually streaming, which is fair enough. Alright, I'll see if I can work on that next time, but for now, that should be okay. That's more than a 30-second delay. That's like a 60-second delay. Half the information. I've no idea. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. We're just gonna carry on anyway. But I can see your commenting. I'll try and type back if I have to, rather than talking, because I'll say there's a hell of a delay on it. Alright, but let's carry on with this. So we've accepted this. We've got this dude. We can now complete the mission. Don't even need to put him in the hangar. Just jumps straight from my ship into our arms. I got a little bit of cash as well, but it's not really what we're here for. We still haven't got any loyalty points, I don't think. We did have 3,000. Yeah, and 26. We still have 3,026. So I don't think for the Epic Ark, for the Sisters of Eve, you're not going to get many loyalty points, unless they're going to give us a whole shed load at the end. But We'll soon find out. Right, so now we need to pick up this guy who has just jumped off my ship. Oh, sorry, this guy who has just jumped off my ship. He's going to climb back aboard and we're going to take him to here. So we'll set a destiny. That we'll accept that, and he should be in the item hangar. Yeah, he was happy jumping off the ship, but he didn't want to quite jump back onto it. That's fine. Off. How many jumps is that? 2. That's not too bad, is it? Switch back to the general tab. Bing and Bing. And while we're at the beginning of the video, I would like to say if you do want to join a corp, then I actually run my own. I've got my headphones wrapped around my foot. I actually have my own corp, and it's a pretty awesome corp run by me, and there's some awesome guys in there. If you do want to get involved in that and join us, then simply message me Disowned Hero in game, or you can search for us Disowned Heroes here. Let's just get rid of that so you can't see how many ships I've been losing recently. I'll search for Disowned Heroes in the corp like search box. You'll find us in there. Fairly cool corp. We try and dabble in a bit of everything. We do have our own structures. We do have a lot of operations running, mining, PvE stuff. We do Abyssal stuff, and to be honest, it's just a great group of guys to fly around, and the tax rate is a lot lower than the NPC tax rates. We're down to like 4% for us, or you can stick with the 11% for the NPCs. I think it's 11%. Someone correct me on that if I'm wrong, but pretty sure it's 11, so you'll be saving a little bit of money as well. So yeah, join us. Also, if you've not hit the subscribe button yet, go down there and do it, because I'm so close to like 1,000 subscribers, and I'd love to be able to hit 1,000, so then I can start doing a little bit of monetizing and try and get some money, and then hopefully make YouTube my full-time job, which is the end game here. I don't want to be mega rich and famous. I mean, that would be nice, but that's not really my end game. My end game is to actually just make a little bit of a living off it, and basically enjoy what I do, make my own dreams come true rather than working to make someone else's dreams come true. So we're just doing one more jump and then we can drop this guy off here. Stay tuned by the way to this channel, because I do have the next part to the PI series I'm doing. That should be up tomorrow. I'm not sure how long that series is going to be. Hopefully all the other parts, like episodes, are going to be in one piece. I won't split them. But if they are over like 30 minutes, like the first one was, then obviously I'll have to, because, to be honest, no one wants to watch a 30-minute video of me jabbering on and on and on and on in like my boring, dreary, do this kind of voice. So yeah, I don't like splitting them, but like, again, if they reach too long, I kind of have to. Plus, it's a nightmare for me to try and like upload them. I've literally got to hit the upload button and come back after like 3 hours and hope it's actually done something. If it's stopped halfway through, I've got to restart. It's just a nightmare. Right, so back to the game at hand. We're going to drop off this Corin Roaster guy. Yeah, he did go into the item hangar. I accidentally dropped him into the other one. I'm going to complete the mission for this. You've offered me something. Are you actually anything to do with what we're doing now? Please drop by so we can formalize the mission. That's strange. Who are you then? Oh, Sisters of Eve. Storyline. Distribution. I'm not really gonna do. Well, she's told us to go back to her, so let's actually just go back to her. Crap, I didn't save her location. I get it up in here. Always just guess and jump through random gates until we find her. Yeah, you've offered me something, but I don't. Am I supposed to go to you? I don't think so. Oh my god, I've lost where she is now. What system was she in? In fact, I've got assets there. I'll be able to find her. Yeah, shuttle. There we go. That's handy, isn't it? I'm about to Google it then, or like search for her to try and find her. Just out of interest, by the way, do anyone watching here actually use any Triglavian ships for anything? Because I'm still trying to figure out what their role is, especially like solo-wise. They don't seem to fit very well. So it'd be nice to know how some of you other guys fit them. Because if you go on like Ezekiel to try and find a fit, just try and get an idea of what people are using them for, some of the fits there are absolutely ridiculous. I've seen like, lows filled with warps stabilizers with data and relic analyzers on them, and it's like, really, is that what people see these ships as? I see them as kind of high damage dealing pieces of hardware which unfortunately don't seem to have the tank to live up to what I think they should do. So the disintegrators obviously take time to ramp up and do the damage, so say 30 seconds for it to start doing max damage. By the time you've actually got up to your max damage, your tank's suffering because it just doesn't seem to be able to fit a decent tank. Right, so hopefully this is the right station, and good luck Xbox doing the tier 2. It's actually done a tier 2 yesterday or the day before. To be honest, they're not that difficult time wise. As long as you've got half decent DPS, you don't need like maxed out DPS. As long as you've got half decent DPS, you should be okay. And I'd definitely say go for either a passive shield bit or some sort of armor repair on there, because a buff of it just ain't gonna cut it unless you're like sniping at ridiculous range. But I haven't actually tested that way out yet. Alright, so I'm back here. It's this one, isn't it? So you're going to tell me to sod off and go somewhere else. Okay, no, so I'm right, but I have no idea who this guy is here and why I've been offered something that's not actually related to the Epic Ark, but can't really say much about that. Alright, so deliver the drone tracking data and Jack can return to me after the job is done. Location on. Okay, so I'm already there, so I don't really need to take it far, so I'll accept that. Make sure I'm getting or taking whatever I have to take with me actually on my ship. It's an easy mistake to make. You hit accept and undock and you've actually left whatever it is you need in your item hanger. And again guys, I can't see how many people are watching, but if I do start, so the stream goes a bit funny or you can't hear me or it's too quiet or my voice is like going bleh, then just give me a nudge in the chat and I'll do what I can to rectify it. So again, warp to location. This has made, I keep saying it, but this has made doing missions so much like child's work, to be honest. You don't need to think of anything, you just literally click next, and then when you get into space, just click this button up here. You don't even need to figure out where you're going for like distribution or anything, you just go, alright then, yeah, click this button, my ship will go there. I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, I seem to have a message from this guy who keeps offering me a mission. Does this all seem odd to you? All these clandestine mechanisms for a single drone, yada yada yada. I'm just gonna drop you off, mate. Am I supposed to put you in a jack can? Have I read that right? Come on, open that. I want to read it. Read the details. Mission briefing. Take. Oh no, so I'm not taking him there. I'm dropping the parts off. For some reason, I thought I was taking him there because he was talking to me. Alright, so let's get there. Right, so yeah, this guy keeps offering me something. Right, so we need of your services. Very special mission. Please come to me. Yada 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 as soon as possible. If you're interested, the mission is of the utmost importance to Sisters of Eve. Will not go unnoticed in the wild. I've uploaded the mission details to your Neocom. Bounced off that again. So it'll be in here. Missions. He's going to tell me the same again. Offer expires next month, isn't it? Oh no, about a week. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about that. I've got like a week to go, and since I've not been paying attention, things have appeared. Let's just drop that in there. Yeah. Do I actually need to blow these up, or can I just go home now? Well, they're right on top of me anyway, so I'm going to have to blow them up. Get the tracking in there. Let's get this going, and this going. And why have I only locked one up? Let's get them all going. Let's get the drones out as well. I'll let them out for a while. Go drones, go. Go for this one here next. Few reps of that going, and I'm actually not struggling with cap. I'm not going to neutralize anything, am I? Because my cap's like still doing awesome. I hate getting stuck on these things. On the I don't even know what you call it. It's like scenery, isn't it? So yeah, you get stuck in between like the gas cans and stuff, and it takes you forever to like try and find your way out. You found a fierce firestorm filament. Right, we'll keep hold of that Xbox, so I might have that off you if you don't mind. In case you don't know, Xbox is in my corp and he's talking to me via the in-game chat. So that's why you might not actually see his questions and stuff popping up. And last one here. Lovely. We're actually getting loot from there. Let's just check. I'm not collecting the loot because if I remember right, it's not really anything to write home about. But we can have a quick look, can't we, and see what we've got in here. So yeah, scrap metal. I might as well take it into me now. And let's pick one more. These were gladiators, so what's in the bounty all the way over there? So quick spy, shall we? Bounce again, aren't I? Oh, so we got, I was gonna say we got a lot in there, but no, it's like 7. I might as well get it. Like 17k is not too much. What is it? Is this worth anything? Nothing. I might as well take that back with me, but that's not worth anything anyway.
Corp drive active.
I wish I could see how many people are actually watching. Let's just play around with the settings in here a second. So what I'm doing is I'm watching the stream as myself, but I have to have it minimized and muted, which isn't really much help to anyone, to be honest. So, oh my god, I really need to get used to this. If I'm going to start doing live streams more often, I'm going to have to figure it out. So, studio. Let's keep up with the game as well.
Docking request accepted.
Oh, that's right, I had to give myself money, didn't I? Because this character was kind of poor. So let's talk to not him. I don't want to start another mission. So complete that. Hold on. Thank you. On this side, we want other features. See, I've got 2 options, one for live events and one for live streaming. Live streaming is what I done last time when I just jumped on and started streaming. Live events is pretty much what I'm doing now because I created an event and it says I'm live now, but when I click on it, it just sends me to the view page as if I was like a normal viewer. Live control room option. Does not show me what you guys can see or tell me how many people. Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know why I've got a massive delay now and it didn't last time. Don't know. We'll figure it out. What if I click live now? Is that going to show me anything? I don't know. I'm going to stop messing with it. We'll just put it this way, guys. You know, I'm struggling to see how many people are watching and I'm struggling to see what quality I am currently streaming at, so any dramas. I can see the chat, I can see the Xbox wrote something, I've also wrote test in there. So yeah, let me know if anything goes squee with. Okay, so based on the data you provided me, I was able to locate where the drone and its swarm is heading on, do whatever it takes to destroy it. So is this a single rogue drone, you think? Oh no, they think it's a swarm now, yeah. I'll accept that. Oh, ship restrictions should be fine, I think. Yeah, the last one of these said you can take all sorts in there, including, was it flagships? Where was that? Yeah, flagships. Right, so the mission is to destroy the rogue drones, like swarm, but I'm pretty sure flagships, or the flag cruisers, which are the kind of FC ships designed to take an absolute beating and sit back and actually observe. Can't fire a weapon, can go in here to try and kill things, so love to see how one of them things get on. Force auxiliary. Bloody hell, everything can go in there. Pretty much anything but a Titan, isn't it? So, or anything like a... Try and take a Nix in there, see what happens. Anyway, so yeah, we have started that one, so let's undock. Thank you, Xbox. Fierce, they're the level 3 Abyss filament, aren't they? So that's the one I'll be attempting next. I'm pretty sure I'll be taking in the Vedmak I used. I know there's better ships out there. Some people use Maulers, I think there's one there. Some people use the... What's the assault cruiser? There's an assault cruiser anyway. Where is it? Or Amorians. That's it, sacrilege. A lot of people are using the sacrilage spell. It's meant to be really good. And I'm 30 minutes off training for that. I'm missing like one skill for most of the Tech 2 cruisers. But I don't know, I like flying these at the moment. They look cool. The animations which we were going over last time. I mean, even when it just like stops and comes out of warp and just kind of opens itself up a bit. See if we can get the light off. Look at that. Quite cool, isn't it? The drone is escaping. The drone has escaped through an acceleration gate. Follow it. Yeah, okay, maybe I should have been paying attention. So let's go through the acceleration gate here. Pretty sure this is going to tell me that I can't go through until everything's been destroyed. So might as well start locking these things up now. Get these out and just set them to, like, you know, the one furthest away so I don't have to wait for it to get here. Ooh, am I struggling with me? Oh, I actually haven't actually fired that yet. Oh, so it didn't actually have to. Oh, I've left my drones behind now. I was 100% sure that was going to tell me to wait. Okay, so that's gone through another acceleration gate, so I don't want to leave those drones behind. I'm a tight ass, I'm not leaving them. I'm going back and get them. I think that's about 1.5 million each. No, 1.5 million. Are they 1.5 million? I'll have to pick them up and find out. If only 1.5 million, it's actually not too bad leaving them behind, is it? Just might as well bring the spares with me. Right, so we need to warp to the mission. So this should take me back to the first room, hopefully.
Warp drive active.
So if that was any other site, it would have told me I can't proceed until I'd actually killed all the rats, all the NPCs and all the drones. Just goes to show. Definitely a level 1 mission where you can just skip things. If this was like a level 3, you wouldn't be able to do anything until Joe. He battered everything there. If anyone doesn't know, by the way, if you do leave your drones behind, you simply just wait till you're out of warp. Right. What do you... No. Alright, so I'm in the first room. You simply right click in your cap. I think it's only your cap you can do it in. Yeah, click on your mouse doesn't really do much. Right click in the center of your cap and just click reconnect to lost drones. Give it a second. And there you go, you can see that they've now reappeared. So I'm just going to wait for them to come back and then jump back through here. I'm not even going to bother deploying them in the next room, I'm just going to jump straight through again. So many notifications, I'm getting massive standings increases, which is nice, almost up to 10 with this person here. If I get to 10, does she give me anything cool? Do I get like super missions or anything like that? It'd be quite nice. Okay, so they're definitely back in the drone bay now. Did they take any damage? Nah, they didn't. How much are they anyway? View market prices. 1.5 mil, 2 mil. 2 mil at the most kind of thing. Might as well just left them. Oh well. The problem with leaving them is I'm miles away, I think, from a trade market. Trade hub. Even though Dixie, the closest one. 5-6 jumps away. Of course, in case you don't know me, I am a tight person. I'm like that with money. I'm not leaving anything behind. I've only just started not looting absolutely every wreck I come across.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so there he is. How far away is he? Is there any more gates in here? No, so this is the last room. Never get the secrets of the Vogue drone. That's what you think. Is he going to warp off? Yeah, he's gone. And he's gone as well. I'm going to go. Seems to be missing tab actually on here. I usually have radio velocity and forget the name of the other one, but it's usually another one I have. Alright, so let's get into this fight, shall we? What range have we got here? The short range. Let's keep short range. I mean, we go fast enough to get within brawling distance anyway. that going, get that going, get that going, turn that off. I haven't even locked them up. Bing, 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 bing. Do not shoot at the flipping rock formation. Alright, this one here, please. And just see a little bit of red there, so I'm just going to get one rep of this off. Fill that up. Go, keep on top of these till we take them out one by one. I'm actually going to split the damage a bit, put drones on, say that one. I'm going to go for this one. And this one. And then drones aren't actually doing too well, to be honest. Oh, there we go, they got it. Lovely, so do we need to do anything else? No, just simply dock back up again, so we're going to drag these back in. You left 2 drones in the Abyss with the expensive ones, Xbox. It's an easy thing to do. And there's actually good money to be made in scanning them down and collecting them. I've done that before. And my new favourite pastime was just like a week ago. I haven't done it the last few days. Was flying around high and low sec, scanning down tractor beams people leave behind. I think the last ones I popped at about 30 mil loot in each, which dropped. A little bit more, which obviously got destroyed. What you need to do is find a few geckos someone's left behind, or even show someone's had a fight in low sec and died and the person hasn't bothered collecting the drones. I know you got a decent money there.
Docking request accepted.
I also do vape, guys. So I keep looking over there because that's where your chat window is, so I keep thinking if I look that way, it's like I'm looking at you, but I'm not. I need to look in here. But I do vape, so hopefully you guys don't mind if every now and then. I do have a little toke. Alright, that's what I'm doing anyway. So I accepted that. I should have completed that. And I have completed that. Lovely. So let's request another mission. I'm going to try and rattle through this because, I mean, the Epic Ark is a level 1 Ark. The Sisters of Evil anyway is a level 1. It's not really too interesting or too much going on to explain. Filling the objectives completed. Okay, talk to her. So it's destination to her. Absolute missions away, so I have to find something to talk about on the way. And then simply undock and off we go. Yeah, it's nothing too special. It's just nice to have something to do in this ship. I don't really fancy taking this PvP places because I don't really think it'll do too well. Solo anyway, but PvE I think it's ideal. Yep, slowly creeping up towards the 10 with that. Hey Cornius, how's it going? You're gonna have to bear with the stream as well, mate, because since I enjoyed the last stream so well, I actually went through some OBS settings and changed a few things to try and get like better quality and stuff, even though it wasn't too bad to begin with, but I wanted to be able to record the streams and stream them. So I changed a few settings and I ran like an auto checker, which got me bitrate and stuff, which is brilliant. Set me bitrates and changed the quality to the highest it could. But YouTube again rejected it just like they did last time. So I've had to change a few things manually, and now it's working, and I can see the stream myself. It seems to be going quite well. But there was about 30-second delay, maybe a little bit less, but it's close to 30 seconds. So it might take a while for me to actually reply to comments which you put in now. Yeah, the Sisters of Evil Ark, it's going well. Just nailing through it really. It's like I say, it's a level 1 mission arc. So you're not gonna jump into a site where you're gonna be like, oh no, that's it, I'm dead here, you know. It's pretty much Just takes up time more than eats into how much skill or anything you have. At the moment, we are tracking. We just tried to grab a rogue drone, but it escaped. Or it's a pilot, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we were chasing someone, didn't quite get him. And now we're heading off to this person. Here. Because she has information, I think. Dagon is headed to our system in Mimitar space. You can't have gone far. I'll connect you to such and such. Yeah, so we're trying to track down Dagon because we think he has something to do with it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we're still in the... What is it? I keep forgetting how this is even spelled. Is it Kikimora? Kikimora. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. I can't think of any like weird way of pronouncing that. It is. It's Kikimora. Unless they've put like a silent, both K's as silent or something. So I've seen that. It's more crisp. Oh, it's good to know that it's more crisp. I just need to figure out. I mean, it kept telling me my bitrate was too high. I mean, I ran the OBS like test. It even streamed it to YouTube, so there's like a 30-second stream there of just like static and data being sent to YouTube and back to see what the bitrate should be. And it came back saying my bitrate can go up to like 15,000 with my internet connection and everything. So I was like, alright, so I set it to 10,000 and YouTube complained and said it's not working. So I had to reduce it down to 6,000 now. And even I think to make it even crisper, or not crisper, sorry, but to make it less like of a latency to you guys, I need to reduce it even more. But then you start impacting quality, and you guys, instead of getting like a nice video, you get like 4 pixels changing colour on the screen. But I'll figure it out. Like I say, it's something new. I don't know how many more live streams I'll do. I mean, I'm enjoying them. It's a lot easier for me to stick a live stream in every now and then, rather than trying to do 1 video a day. Just do like get a few done for the week and then live stream in between. It's seems like a good way to go. It's nice. I get to actually talk to you guys. Plus, I don't need to sit there till 3 in the morning doing editing. Lovely, lovely ship. Do like this ship. Even the original colours actually are quite nice. I mean, there's some nice skins for them, but it doesn't really need them. It looks lovely. I do have the black, is it black steel fire or black fire steel skin for every other Triglavian ship. And then when I bought one of these and then I flew it to the start of the System of Eve mission, and just before I started streaming I was like, I'll put that skin on. And I don't have it. And I was like, really? I've got it for everything else but this. The one ship I'm using I don't have it for. Yeah. I think the best view of it has got to be, I don't know, you know, it looks nice from the top, doesn't it? Nice and sleek from the top, and then you go underneath and you get all the messy bits which just look quite cool. I don't know, it just looks nice all around. Yeah, I'll fiddle around with it. Do you know what? The first thing I did when I started streaming is I checked, and we had 3,036 loyalty points, didn't we? And unfortunately, we are still on. Also, 3,026. We've still got 3,026 points there. So no, we haven't got any. Although, but actually, for these, if they're a Marian, I've probably done them separately. And say if we got Mar, you're obviously a Mar, and you're a Mar. And say if there was anything else near which wasn't a Mar, then Joe might have got them for a different faction. But no, nothing, absolutely nothing. So it's going to be more towards standings and experience, maybe. Do you know, I say it's a level 1 mission, so it is, or level 1 arc, so it is aimed at new players and going through all the different types of space. I mean, we're getting close to Mimitar space now. You can tell by the colour change. We're going like orangey, rusty red colours. That's just Mimitar space all over. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. That's just the moon or the sun even. But yeah, travelling around the different systems. I mean, I think at some point you will get close to near enough. I mean, we're close to Dodixie now. Where are we going to? Tribe Bureau. What space is that? Minotaur. So we are going to Minotaur space. So we'll probably get close to Heck, which is their Minotaur trading hub. In fact, yeah, we're only 4 jumps from that now. I'm pretty sure at some point we do end up in a Caldari space and a Mars space. So you travel through them all. So the experience you'll get as a new player who's jumped into a ship and just figured out by that aura person saying, hey, you can attack ships in high sec, because that's like the first mission, isn't it? You're in a high sec system and you're blowing stuff up, which I'm guessing most new players will figure out the hard way that you can't do that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with this. I mean, anyone can fit a ship and just warp to an asteroid belt and shoot a few rocks or 1 or 2 rats and see what DPS they get and what speed they can get. But to do like an epic arc or a set of missions will just give you like different scenarios. Sometimes you will have to see how much speed you can get, because the enemies will appear 70 km away, or you might warp into a site, you'll jump through a gate and they're right on top of you, so you have that little bit of like a broader spectrum to test your ship out. I'm not saying that you should do the SOE Epic Ark for every ship you fit, because that might get a little bit tedious, like, but doing a level 1 or even level 2 mission, a little set for like 5 or 6 missions and all, it's a good way of testing things out. What's that? Activity tracker. I wonder if can I turn notifications off for the activity tracker? Does anyone know? Can I stop this from bedinging every 2 seconds? Because I'm getting like, it's like, congratulations, you've just jumped through like your 50th Stargate. It's like, well, yeah. So it's not really an achievement, is it? I don't really have any options for this at all anyway. No. Nope. Oh well, I'll just have to live with it doing me nothing. Anyway, 2 more jumps and we'll be at this new person's house. So there we are, we're now in Minotaur space. So I'm pretty sure we started off in Caldari space, and then we went to Galente, and now we're in Minotaur, and pretty sure next will be the Amar. How's it going? I've got to look down now when I type, because I've got like a microphone in front of me. I don't want to like knock it well out the way. It's not usually where it is. When I'm doing like videos, it's a bit closer. But I don't want to sit there for 2 hours like trying to peek around it at the screen. Oh, another thing, if you've just joined as well, is I seem to be missing all the basic info for this stream. I can't even view the stream unless I like log into YouTube as a different account and view it as if I was one of you guys. Last time I had like a little preview screen of what you could see, and I could see how many people were viewing, I could see like comments and stuff, but basically what I've had to do now is open up a separate comments window, which I can, like, you can't see, but I can just like move it around wherever I want, and just guess how many people are watching the stream. So yeah, I've got no way of knowing without messing around again. But if we do have any new people in the stream, if you do fancy joining a pretty awesome mainly high-sec corp, then please check out Disowned Heroes. We are very friendly, we do a little bit of everything. We do have like structures set up, we have mining ops running, we do have guys who go into the Abyss, we try and do a little bit of PvP, PvE, so pretty much anything you can think of, industry. If you want to just be a hauler for us and move stuff around, you can do. Simply message me in-game Disowned Hero, or search for Disowned Heroes in the corporation windows. We have a lower tax rate than the NPC corps, and it's a good group of guys to fly around with. I'm actually chatting to some of them now, and there's always someone online, unless you're like, what time zone don't we cover? We've got Americans, we've got English. Australian? Are they in a different time zone to England and America? Yeah, if you're Australian, you might be on your own a little bit, but other than that, you should always be someone on. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, then do that as well. I am this close to 1,000 subscribers, and once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start monetizing videos and start getting a little bit of money, because at the end of the day, I do love doing this, and I'd love to make it like a full-time job. I don't want to be mega rich and mega famous, so that would be nice. But just being able to make a little bit of money to pay a few bills obviously helps out a lot. So all plugs and stuff aside, let's carry on. We are here. We need to talk to this person, not you, who keeps flipping popping up at every station I go to. What you look like? It's there, isn't it? There we go. So now we need to start doing a few missions for her as well. So an eye on everything. The mission capsulator you are looking for has been quite... Oh, the missing capsulator you've been looking for is has been quite busy, as I'm sure you're interested. Giant became aware of his actions a couple of days ago when he was caught smuggling something out of Mimitar space. We've seen a few of his accomplices since then, shifting back and forth between Mimitar and Amar borders. You want information, we want information. Help us track down his friends. Alright, so I'm going to blow up his mateys first by the looks of it. The first step is to scout one of their major smuggling hubs. Report back to us with information. Location Heck, there you go. So if anyone doesn't know, Heck is, in fact I'm in Heck now, aren't I? Yeah. Heck has one of the biggest trading hubs or trading stations in Mimitar space. Obviously not as well used or as big as Jita, but there's about 5 altogether. I've only got 4 listed here. What's the other one we got? Heck, Dodixie, Jita, Amar. There's another one. Ah, I can't remember the name of it. Heck, Dodixie, Jita, Amar. There is another one, but I can't for the life of me remember it. They're the main 4 though. To search those systems, you'll find a trade hub in there somewhere. You can turn them off in the notifications window settings. That's nice to know. So where do I do that? Is that in settings down here? Do I have notifications here or something? Chats, audio. Creation modules, character creation window? No. Why would you want shortkeys for character creation? That's just... You do it once. I don't even need to. You never go back to mess with it unless you're a bit of an idiot like me and like to buy clothes for no reason. I'm in the wrong window, aren't I? Notification settings, notification settings. Let me know where the notification settings are. I can't seem to find them. Do I right click this? There's a settings option there. Oh, here we go. I never even knew this existed. Thank you, Corneus. So, CCP notifications are fine, agents fine, bills, insurance. Don't really need insurance. In fact, yeah, keep all that. I just want rid of the one of these. Skill training, no. Sovereignty, no. Structures war, no. There's not a search option, isn't there? Agents, bills, bounties, CCP, developments, in-game news. Sorry guys for messing around and not getting on with this mega important mission which we're supposed to be doing, but it's really annoying me, that thing. So, aha! Pop-up visibility, history. I don't want any of that. Go away. It is the activity tracker, isn't it? That's what it's called. Activity tracker, yeah. Wow. That's quite a lot of things you get notifications for. What's old? Old notifications. Might as well keep all them on. Save anywhere. Just hit the X. Awesome. Thank you so much, mate. That thing goes off so many times because you get notifications every time you jump for like 10 stargates. It's like, woohoo! Congratulations, you jumped through 10 stargates. Like, I know, I fucking did it. Right, so let's go to where she wants me to go. Scout out this smuggler's hub. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Oh, it's alright, matey. I've actually done it. Just as you've messaged, I'll see if I can find it. That's how much of a bloody delay there is on this. But yeah, I'll try and figure out how I'll reduce that next time. 'Cause it wasn't that bad last time. I think it was like 10 seconds, which was livable. Good, whoa. But easily live with 10 seconds. What do you reckon? Should we take them on? Looks like they're getting reinforcement. Maybe not, because you've seen what just walked in. Stolen Nidogger. Alright, so yeah, I only had to come and have a look. Okay, so we know they've got a hell of an army here. Or hell of a fleet, should I say. There is no armies. Is it called? Could you class it as an army? Armies in space? I'm trying to think of all the space programs I've watched now. Sorry, Star Trek and It's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Star Trek and Star Wars, they never call it an army, do they, in space? It's a fleet or like an armada.
Docking permission requested. Docking
Space armies.
accepted.
There you go, love. So I've seen what's there, and you don't want to be going to fight that anytime soon. Next mission, please. Alright, we need to take these failed captures over to a friend of mine. He wants you to commit for... Oh, he wants to see them before he commits his forces. Yeah, sure, I can go there. Nation. Not that I need to do that, because I can simply just click the little arrow up here and just be... You could probably set up a macro, you know, or something to actually do this mission for you, or this whole arc for you. What you need to do is just keep on clicking. Not gonna work this time, is it? No, see, it's proved me wrong now, but usually you just click up there, don't you? It says warp 2, warp 2, warp 2, just keep clicking there. Go away.
Warp drive active.
What is this here? Oh, wingspan have been busy. How many's involved in that? 15. We got Gillis, is that? Onyx. Ah. Yeah, that's a hell of a kill, isn't it? Nearly 2 billion. How much that thing dropped? Does it tell you in this window, or do I have to go to Z-kill? Z-kill will tell you when you say like total wave, total destroyed, total dropped. Drop Vespers, mine drones, nothing important. Not that cool, not that cool, not that cool. Not that cool. That could be quite cool, don't really know the price of them. Yeah, that's quite cool. Whoever managed to grab all of that's feeling smug. That's it, that's the only thing that really dropped of any use. Don't really know how much these are though. Guess they're not too much, 24. Nice. Yeah, it's a bit more time. It's alright though. My orca got attacked by a blood raider fleet last night while I was AFK mining. Got away with 832 HP in structure. At least you got away. Blood raider fleet. What sec were you in? It's gotta be low sec or null, is it? The class it is a fleet and not like just like 2 rats coming in. Just fill this up. Even the Mimitar stations don't look like they're finished, do they? That's like the scaffolding you get on the side of a building when workers are like fixing the roof or something. I was actually trying to, I was messing around about, it wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It was a 0.7. That's high sec, 0.7, 15 frigates. Ah. Strange. Or strange. I know the mining fleets can be that big, but you have to kind of attack one of their NPC venture people, don't you? Or before they come out. What am I doing here again? Giving someone information. Who am I talking to? I need to talk to you. There we go. Right, straight to business then. Here's the plan. My men are currently standing by, ready to launch an assault on a poorly defended base nearby. This should draw a good portion of the security forces off the base we're truly aiming for. That's when you swoop in, kill everything that moves. Disowned hero, if you can take out their reinforcements and logistics, then we'll be able to clean up what's left. I'm thinking of all yada yada yada. Alright, so they want to take out a station, so they're going to attack the wrong station with all of their forces and leave me, who they've never met before, in a single cruiser to take out the main important target. Oh, except that sounds like a bit of backwards thinking. It'd be better to have me and like 1 or 2 of his guys attack so the bait station or whatever it is, and then all of their forces attack the main target, but no. Evil logic once again.
Warp drive active.
I'm surprised I came back from cooking in the kitchen and I was ready in structure. Yeah. We had one of our guys lose an orca. In fact, it was to the NPC mining fleets. I think he attacked one of their barges in an orca and lost it. Didn't the Xbox? Yeah, they do. Yeah, Xbox will be able to tell you all about that story. Nice, it was a nice a nice orca that as well. There it is. Then straight towards that. In the meantime, right, let's get back into it. So I want Mystic, my long range ammunition. I am pretty much close enough now, so we'll keep that on. Let's lock these things up. Turn this off because I'm actually going a bit too fast. Start nailing these bad boys. Switch to short range. Bing. And I know I'm just going to sit here and stand still and I'll take less damage if I orbited and stuff, but to be honest, I don't need to. I mean, look at that. This thing's taking a bit of a beating now. There's this one. I am liking this ship though. If you're looking for a semi-cap stable or pretty much cap stable destroyer with a nice damage output and a decent tank on it, this is definitely the way to go. Now, as we... oh, I've missed something. Oh, some more. I was going to say, I was just about to zoom in and look at the cool animations, but no, something else is coming. In fact, do I even need to kill all these? Can I not just go straight to this? I'm even going to web it just in case this power array tries to run, like, tries to leg it. I've got hold of it. Yeah, I think we tested that, didn't we? We can speed tank with the micro warp on this. Yeah, so you didn't even need to kill everything. And the tracking is with the tracking assist off this anyway. Orbiting at about 9,000, it wasn't too bad. It was doing really well, still hitting.
Corp drive active.
Oh, great, and bouncing. And it. And yeah, Xbox there saying he did lose an orca once. In case you don't know, it was mine. After we could land an orca, and within a day I got an email saying, excuse me, within a day I got an email saying, sorry mate, but I've lost it. Never gonna let that go. It's not really too much of an issue, mate, but I'm never gonna let it go.
Docking permission requested.
Not even like you had it for like a month, even if you'd had it for a month and you were pushing it a bit further and further and thought, trying your luck in low sec or something, a bit fair enough, but it was within a day. It's just lost it. Hold on, can I hear something? That's me up, I think, now with my headphones. Oh well. Do have little ones in there. Oh, why's my keyboard wet? So yeah, a little bit wet. Do have little ones in the house. They should not wake up really, because, well, I've got like sound tiling, firming and stuff, so hopefully that's going to keep it quiet enough. But they do occasionally wake up from time to time, so if that happens, I might just have to disappear for a second. Although I did ask my missus nicely if she wouldn't mind, getting out of bed herself, because she's gone to bed now and sorted them out, so we'll see. But fingers crossed, they won't wake up anyway. Why do I keep going to my wallet? It keeps saying money's in here. Oh, I'm stuck on player donations, that's why I'm not seeing anything. Dude. There we go, so we're getting some more monies in, What? Not much. What's the day today? 22nd. What, so 150, let's say 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about a million. About a million we've earned so far. We finished yours, didn't we? Complete that. More standings towards someone I'll probably never talk to again. Yay! That didn't take long. You can get good mercenaries Oh, you can't get good mercenaries anymore. Yada yada yada. Gave us these names of 3 lieutenants, supposedly the underlings for the man running this whole operation. If we capture one of them, maybe yada yada, we can get one. Okay, so I'm going to be capturing someone. So a bit of a fight. Blow up a ship, go to their cargo, grab a bod, and bring them home. Nice job, Xbox, yeah. To be honest, it was last 20's form. It's last 20's form and minor fleet defended. Not quite sure what you say there, but I'm just going to agree with you and say yeah. Yeah, it was the last 20's form and minor fleet defended. Did I not hit on dock then? There we go. Warp 2 buttons are back. Just warp up there. Ooh, Confessor. Lovely little ships. I used to have a combat ult dedicated to Confessors for low sec. The only problem with that is Confessors aren't that cheap to be just deciding to buy like 10 of them to go out and lose. At least for me, they're not that cheap. As I say, I'm stingy though. I don't waste money on anything. So I'm pretty sure all I've got to do is just blow everything up. So I'm just going to start locking them up. We're on short range. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother switching my ammo because I'm that fast anyway. I can just get like right on top of them. So I'm just going to pick up the first one here. In fact, you're close. Let's go for you. Turn this off. As you say, I can speed tank them, but I don't need to. Might as well just get me tracking better so I kill them quicker. Aim for you. Bink, bink. One shot. Don't even get time to get me web before it goes on to something else. Yeah. Absolutely lovely ship, except for at least for level 1s. It's just annihilating everything. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, enough one. Thank you, and no way in hell I'm coming with you. Have I got a... Oh, he's in the... I was going to say, next time I've got to go through all those bloody loot boxes, he's in the building. In range of that, 10, yeah, it should be. Oh, I wonder what happens if I blow it up. We test it, we'll just annihilate the thing. I just love not doing as I'm told. It's like, oh, put a shot through the window and he'll give up and come out. Alright, mate, yeah. Boom. Job done. He's definitely out now. There's no structure left. Yeah, hopefully he's in here. Oh, it was blew up in 20 seconds when MC miner fighting ships came in. Yeah, they are quite difficult, the MC mining fleets. I got Corp by one a little while ago. I forget what ship I was in now. It might have even been Legion. Yeah, it was a Legion, so I was scanning them down. And attacked. I was with, I can't remember, someone else from our Corp. And we attacked one of the mining ships each. Idea being that we pop both of them and warp off before the defense fleet. Where is he? Before the defense fleet came in. Unfortunately, I didn't kill mine before the defense fleet came in, and they grabbed me and they webbed me, and they were like, "Joe, you're not getting away." And it was one of the smaller ones, so the frigates, and I think there might be a cruiser in there, like one cruiser, maybe just the frigates and destroyers. But anyway, they couldn't kill me because my tank was too good. We're going back to the days when my Legion was like, it was 1.5 billion. I had like officer mods for reps and stuff. It was absolute beast. You couldn't take it down. But the only problem was I couldn't take them down because I was in a cruiser with hams and they had their own logi and it was just me, and I was like, okay, so they're repping up faster than I can kill them and I'm repping up faster than they can kill me, so it's just like an endless fight and we're never getting out of this. Got out in the end. I had to like burn away from them, but they were near enough at the same speed, but like 10 kilometers a second, so after like 20 minutes of fighting and like another half an hour trying to get away. I finally escaped. Wasn't in danger of losing my ship, like, but it was such a okay. Whether I was just going to be there for the rest of my life. Right, so hopefully I've got what you wanted because I blew it up. Please. Yes, thank you. I'll take that. Request another mission. I'm pretty sure I need to get missions off anyway. Head back to her. Katie says she found something in the evidence she brought back, so off you go. Okay. And set destination. How far away is that? I've already set it. I'm sure this used to tell me my route in station just 2. Because I keep minimizing it. I keep probably minimizing it. Let's reload this while I remember. Not that it's important. I mean, I'm against frigates and it loads 500 at a time, so yeah, plenty of damage there before I have to actually like forced to reload. And for everyone watching, I've just been officially told that orcas are down to only 600 mil in Jita now. I think they were usually like 800 mil, I think. I'll tell you what has gone up is the price of sparkling plyo glace, I think that's how you say it. Because I was doing our Corp mining taxes yesterday, and I usually go off the Jita sell price, and I put the numbers into Eve Appraisal, and it told me that the estimated price for the stuff in game was like 20 mil for 5,000 pieces of ore. But when I put it into Eve Appraisal, they came back saying it was worth like 350 billion. I was like, well, what do you mean 350 billion? So I actually had to travel from where I am now to Jita to see what the hell was going on. It turns out someone's bought all of the sparkling plyo-glass. I'm not even sure how you say it. It's like that weird Plaigioucs stuff. Someone had bought it all and I put it back on the market for something like 100 mil per block of ore. So yeah, doing the taxes, and honestly God, if I'd done it normally, some of the people's taxes, even though we're only like 4% for the moon ore, they would have been given like tax bills of 15 billion because the estimated value was ridiculous.
Warp drive active.
So I almost missed now the activity track. It would have dinged about 4 times by now, telling me, good job, you've killed like your 100th rat and you've jumped through your 50th gate and you've hit the warp button for the 1,000,000th time. I almost miss it. Keep it off though, I've been used to it. Just that constant ding 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 down me, yeah. I think I'm going to jump onto the, I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but I'm going to jump onto the Billionaire Series account tonight or tomorrow. Try and get things in order and try and get that finished off as well, because it does annoy me that I've got a whole series there that's not finished, and that was one of my better series as well, where I first started doing the proper, I would call it like a third person account of like how-to videos. Info? Oh well. I've got lots of cargo space, I'll keep hold of it. Right, so we need to talk to, not you with the, I'm sorry but you, just huge forehead. We've been working tirelessly over the intelligence you delivered to me. A lot of it we already knew. We came across, but after some cross-analysis, we discovered that there was a particular location that only Lieutenant Kyrus and a few others had access to. Kyrus caved, and he told us where it was. And now we're going to go there, and now we're going to do what? Kill things? Yeah, we're just going to kill him. Yeah, not going to bring him in for questioning. We're just going to annihilate him. Let's go. And warp 2.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I've just realised that. Now I haven't got all the information I usually have. Like in the YouTube streaming window, which for some reason just won't open correctly. Can't actually see how long the stream's been going for. In fact, am I even streaming to the right place? Because even inside the events, it says that the video is scheduled and put like the notification out for it's still upcoming and not streaming. So confused. Alright, let's just keep annihilating. People obviously have seen it because some of you are talking to me. Optimal range. What optimal range do I get on this short range ammo? Oh, an extra kilometre. That's a bit naff. Oh, I'll put the tracking one back in there. I almost feel like I should have bought the frigate now. The Damovic. Just because this is a little bit too easy. It's going to be web off just because it's sitting there doing nothing. It must be a little bit lonely. Right, so here's our main guy. And even he's only going to survive 2 shots. There we go. With the assassin. Oh, yes. $74 minutes. Good to know. I don't really want to go over too much over about 2-3 hours. I don't know why. It's just 2-3 hours seems to be a nice number in my head. Do we need to actually do anything else? No.
Warp drive active.
At the end of the day, this is YouTube and it's here for videos, isn't it? I don't think anyone's going to sit watching a YouTube stream for like 6 hours straight like you do on Twitch. I can turn that off now as well. What's in this? So we have a spy. Maybe go suspect and get some goodies. Once I move this off so we have to get close enough to it. There's other stations here. One thing you can do, by the way, which I used to do when I first started playing, was if you get a cargo ship and put the Higgs, is it Higgs boson anchors or something on it, so it like goes really slow, then you can go right up to one of these, sit on top of it, view it, align to something, and then once you're at full speed aligning, you're still within 2,500, you can grab it and insta warp. I mean, this you wouldn't bother with, because it's only like 8k. That confessor's sitting there waiting.
Docking request accepted.
That's true, yeah, if you have the people who are interested or watch it's trying to find the people who are interested. As I say, I'm struggling to get subscribers at the moment. The only thing that's holding me back, I mean, I've got more than enough views, more than enough, well, so you could always do with more views, but I've got enough views, got more than enough watch time, I think is the main thing. It's the actual subscribers I'm missing, and it's only something like 1.7% of people who watch my videos are subscribed. But out of all the people, I mean, I get like 8,000. Let's actually get some numbers up, shall we? It's not 8,000, is it? What is it? In the last 28 days, I have had, yeah, 8,000 views, but only 1.9% of them are subscribers. But people on average are watching for 3/4 of the video, so everyone's watching them near enough all the way through, but just not hitting the subscribe button. So I need flipping people to subscribe, and then they'll know when I'm going to go live, and then more people will come and watch me. Yeah, streaming's not too bad. It will always probably be about this time as well, which is handy. It won't be at random intervals. So it won't be like, oh, on Saturday it's 9 in the morning, then Tuesday's lunchtime, then Wednesday's middle of the night. It'll always be about 9 o'clock, because that's when we little ones go to sleep. Next mission, please. Run interference and spy in. Alright, so I've kind of lost track of what I'm still doing here. So we found out, is it Deacon? Is that how we say his name? Deacon's got a little rebel crew going around doing stuff, and we're trying to take their little crew out, because we think Deacon's running the rogue drones. And I kind of skipped too much of this story to know what's going on now. luckily, like I say, we just have a button here. It'll even undock for us. We just don't even need to click the undock button. You just click here. Just click, 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 click until eventually you get to where you're going and she says, right, shoot this. Warp 2. Don't even need to find where I'm going or open my journal or anything. Right, so Xbox has given me this fit here, which I can't fly the Gilla. I keep telling them I can't fly this. And also, that's not a fit you've given me, that's the information for it. There we go. Apparently this fit here can run the level 1s with absolutely no trouble whatsoever. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised anyway, because it's like a 350mm fit. You could probably run the tier 1. In fact, I might try and attempt to run the tier 1s in a frigate solo, because I think it would be doable. But there is a fit for Gilla anyway if you're planning on running the Abyssal sites. I reckon I could probably do level 2s, to be honest. Except for you haven't got much. You've gone for a buffer tank on that. Level 1 will be fine, but anything more than that you might suffer with. You could do it with an active tank. Or for the shield, get like the recharge rate of the shield like right up. That is set to track and still, yeah. Alright, let's lock things up, that always helps. Turn that off. But I still one-shotted him flying past at like 2,000 kilometers, so this thing's tracking. On paper, the numbers aren't actually that. Isn't it the higher the number, the better? Yeah, so tracking a 476. I think crystals, like the Mark lasers, they're good tracking. They're about 500s. That's with this running. What's that without this running? 300, yeah, so the tracking's not brilliant, but it's not exactly, you know, rubbish. Burns, go on, do some work. Oh yeah, you stay on that one. And I've done whatever it was I was meant to be doing. But we might as well blow these up anyway. Bring them back, loot. Lots. Should we have a look, shall we? I mean, we've got something with the name Elite in there, so maybe there is some good loot to be had. And I'm just being an idiot and not looking. I don't remember there being any major loot for this though. Yeah, 3 people can do the Abyss in a frigate, that's right. But it says you can go in solo on your own up to cruiser. I don't think you have to have a cruiser. Don't quote me on it, but I think if you an elite ship with like 2K's bloody loot in it. Pretty sure it says up to cruiser, yeah, so I'm pretty sure if you just went in on your own, you could probably still take a frigate. Take a pretty beefy like succubus or something in there, you're gonna have the DPS and the speed. Just whether your tank holds out really. When you get off work. Yeah. Oh, it's the same one we checked, isn't it? When I was a new player I used to check absolutely every box. That's about it. I used to get some good money as well from just picking up random loot boxes from like mainly from people who had been ganked or destroyed. Yay, more standings. So ganked or destroyed on the way in between the trade hubs, and whoever ganked them just grabbed the expensive stuff and left, but they'll still leave behind like 100 mils worth of stuff. You just take it, go suspect for 15 minutes and get in a station. Wait 15 minutes, you make 15 mil, 100 mil in a minute. 15 minutes. What am I doing now? This one. Yay, even more standings. Alright, so go and talk to this guy. And there we go, off to Amar now. You're done work for me and I have one last request. Go tell him, Amar Masters, that will work for them no more. She'll work with us no more, yeah. Okay, accept. So now we're off to the Amar space. Yeah, so the only one left is, I'm pretty sure we started in Caldari space. Couldn't swear to it though. I know we were definitely being to Galente. Matar. Now we're off to a Mar.
Warp drive active.
I'm sorry, it's been completely antisocial, and yeah, checking messages and stuff. Oh, by the way, I was having a discussion with someone on YouTube in the comment section, as you do, about some guy basically put a video up about EVE Online basics to ganking, and I was like, oh, watch this. Not that I'm ever going to gank anyone, but it'd be nice to know like the tactics and the thinking behind it. So the people who do this sort of stuff. So I was watching it, and it turned out he was actually in a wormhole. And what he was describing as ganking was basically blowing up, you know, people who were doing combat sites, PI. What's the other one?
Warp drive active.
When you do the hacking and stuff. I can't remember now. Exploration, that's the word. You know, the people in exploration ships like Stratioses and stuff, and he was calling them ganks, and I messaged in the comments like, that's not a gank, not an EVE. He said a gank is someone who's in high tech who gets like near enough insta popped before Concord come to save them. And he came back with a big long definition of, oh no, it's the definition of a gank is killing or engaging someone in combat who is unwilling or basically, I can't remember what the words was. It was like basically they're unwilling or unprepared for it. And my comeback to that straight away was, well, if you're in any sec other than high sec, you are in a combat area. It even warns you, you are leaving to Concord safety. You're basically entering a combat area. So how can you be unwilling or unprepared for PvP if you're in a combat area? And my examples that I even put in the comments was, if I go and sit in the middle of the road and I get hit by a car, I can't be like, the car ganked me, wasn't expecting it, officer. What's he doing in the road? So that's just normal getting hit by a car. So, but if I'm on the pavement and a car hits me, then that's more of a gank, isn't it? You're not expecting a car on the pavement. The same as in EVE. If I go to low sec and null and wormholes and stuff, you're expecting players to be in there and they are going to shoot at you. So you need to kind of be prepared for it. If you're in high sec, you're not really expecting PvP, so that is more of a gank. I stopped replying to his comments anyway because he started getting a bit of a cob on because I was arguing with him. I even said to him, like, I'm not arguing with you, mates. I think it's quite a nice discussion to see how terms in games sometimes don't transfer over to other games. But he was getting well moody. Oh, cool. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't. For anyone who's like joined and into the beginning, basically, I haven't got. I don't know. I haven't got the settings right or something. I can't see how many people are watching the stream. I can see a comment in the side, but I can't even see my own stream. See what it's playing like. It's just telling me the public view is still the thumbnail basically I put up. So I can't see who's watching, but I have just noticed that it's saying peak concurrent viewers was 10, so I can at least go off the fact that there might be 10 people watching. I've completely forgot what my train of thought was now. There was a reason why I was looking for how many people are online. Yep, it's gone. It might come back to me in a bit. But for anyone who is new, if you are looking to join a corporation and get away, in particular from the NPC corporations, then I do have my own corp called Disowned Heroes. There it is. You can simply search for it in the corporation window by going to your Neocom options, social, and then corporation, which is on the other screen. Mine obviously brings up all the details obviously for the corp because I'm running one, but you can find us in there and simply send an application and we'll get you in, or message me in game at Disowned Hero. We're a very friendly group of guys and gals, and we try and do a little bit of everything in Eve. So if you want to experience like mining, industry, Abyss, PvE, PvP, ice mining and all, anything you really want to do, then so jump on in. And we do have a lower tax rate than the NPC corps, which is set at 11%, I think. We're down to like 4. So yeah, if you do want to join a corp, let me know. And if you've not already, then hit the subscribe button. I'm so close to getting 1,000 subscribers. I keep saying I'm so close. I actually looked down like 880 subscribers, but I really want to get to 1,000. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because you'll be notified then of any more live streams I do. And also I have some cool videos if you want to check the videos out. In particular, I do a lot of how-tos and guides for EVE Online. Although I do want to start branching out into other games. I absolutely love EVE Online, but at the same time there is other cool games out there, and so you can't play the same game forever. I mean, even today I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft with my little one, whose world is absolutely unbelievable. He's built it all himself, although he hasn't actually clicked the buttons to build it. He sits on my knee and tells me what he wants. He even tells me what blocks. A lot of stuff's made out of wool, so because wool's colourful. We've got bridges made out of wool, houses made out of wool, we've got farms and mountains made out of wool just because he can pick all the different colours. Yeah, so I want to try branching out into other games. Any suggestions, just leave them in the comments and I'll have a go. Other than that, we are still doing the Sisters of Eve Epic Ark. We are in a Kikimora. Lovely little Triglavian destroyer. It's absolutely nailing this, to be honest. It's not much of a test for it. Maybe if we went for like some level 2 or level 3. No, missions would be better. In fact, even taking this into the Abyss level 1s would be a better test, I think. I might try this in the Abyss. Yeah, we get on. I'm into the Abyss at the moment. It's I know it's been on for a little while, but it's only something I've recently started doing. And yeah, I like doing it. Get a little bit of money and it's fun to do. I keep losing my train of thought. I don't know. I look over to the right and I try and read 1 or 2 comments while I'm talking, and it's like I can't do 2 things at once. That's it. Whatever I was talking about out my head. But I don't think we've got long left in the Sisters of Eve Epic Ark. It's about 50 missions long. It is a level 1, so you can do it straight off the bat if you're a new player. Or you need a decent fit destroyer. You probably could do it in a frigate, but you'd need a little bit of experience and know what you're doing. So a new player, I'd definitely say pick out Coercer, or yeah, I'd say Coercer. It's anyone I can think off the top of my head which would actually be half decent at this.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so to do the Abyss in anything other than a cruiser, you have to be in a fleet. You can't go solo in a frigate or a destroyer, which is a bit of a shame actually, because like a challenge, isn't it? Yes, you can do it in a cruiser and walk the level 1s, but can you walk them in a destroyer or in a frigate? Right, so who do you want me to talk to again? This guy here. I have been, since my standings have gone up so much with Sisters of Eve, this guy keeps popping up and asking me to join his well, set of missions, but I really don't want to. I don't really know. Can I reject it? I don't know. I'll mess around with him later. Oh, right, here we go. I'd like to speak with you about your search for Dagon, or Deegan. Pretty sure it's Dagon. But first, a matter of decorum. The late mistress, whatever her name is, parents entrusted the safety of their child to my lord. He has attended. No wonder the Minotaur are so set back in the ways when it comes to ship design and how they look and all like rustic and that. They still have flipping lords. That's going back to like medieval times, isn't it? Kings and lords. Okay, so we need to go here and give someone a doll. I remember this mission actually from the first time I done it years ago. Yeah. Do I have to pick up the doll? No, I have to, yeah, take the doll with me. I think, not much that doll's worth. It's probably someone's kept hold of it just for like mementos. Finding contracts. This as well, look, you can get the doll 50 million. Oh, a doll. Alright, let's go. It's probably, if you were to sell the contract with that doll for 50 million, you'd have more money than if you collected all the loot, I think, from this mission. You know what the salvage is like? If you actually bought a salvage ship, I don't think it would be worth much though. You are definitely doing the SOE Epic Ark for the experience of flying around all the different parts of space, a little bit of combat experience, and just getting used to talking to mission agents and navigating about. Oh, and standings as well. You get quite good standings, which it keeps telling me down here. Again, someone needs to explain to me what is the point in getting individual standings per person. So my standings, for example, with Sister Ali, I'm going to call it Sister Ali. With Sister Ali is up to like 8.63, but my overall standings with the Sisters of Eve is obviously a lot lower. 0.09. Not right, 0.09. I thought they liked me more than that, to be honest. Sciences Nation don't like me at all, do they? Look at that. Minus 7.18. So yeah, if someone knows why I would want to get one mission agent up to 10, please let me know, because I can't really think of a reason at the moment. Where is that? I can't see the flipping lighting effects. Is that on the other side or is it here? It's too late now, it's going to bounce into the meteor anyway. Yeah, it was like the other side. Probably stuck now, aren't I? There we go. Put that into there. And dock back. Oh, I can't even dock back up. I'm gonna be stuck in here. Ah, you see the force of this, and I've left one little hole where you can get out to line back up to it. Hello, random person. With sunglasses. Joking. I joke. I didn't see the joke, but I'm just going to presume it was pretty funny. Alright, so let's dock back up here and get the next mission out. Anyone in the chat, can you actually tell me how many people are watching at the moment? Because I can't see. Well, I know there's just one person. Alright, so we're back here. Let's talk to... That's what I was going to mention before. Anyone new who's watching, I've got the settings a bit wrong, so well, not wrong, but the video you should be seeing is a lot crisper than it was last time. Should be a little bit more higher detail, higher res, and all that kind of good stuff. But there's a bit more of a latency than there was last time. I think last time I had a latency of like 5-10 seconds. When the stream first started, it was up to... Okay, read that one in a minute. It was up to like 30 seconds. A bit of a pain. Who is this now? Okay, so I'm receiving... I must be getting good standings with someone, because now this person and this person have both offered me missions. 8 people watching. Awesome. Up to 8. Hello, are you 8 people out there? Hey. So yeah, I've done that one. So request mission. You have proven yourself respectable. How'd you... Okay. Again, it's weird logic. Take this teddy bear over there and we'll respect you. Alright. Metal believes he cannot trust you. This is Dagan. Report to him. Okay, so let's go to this guy. I don't know how far away he is. Hate the way it keeps minimizing that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As soon as I'm on dock. 9. Yay, 9 people. Hello. How's it going? If you've not yet subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button. If so close to 1,000 subscribers. And I recently, doing all the statistics, found out that I get like 8,000 views a month, but only 1.8% of them are actually subscribed. And most people seem to be watching the videos on average for like 3/4 of the way through, so I don't know why people aren't subscribing. My videos are awesome. Hit the subscribe button. I can actually know why, because I do a lot of how-to videos. People are like, I wonder how I do this. Search for one video, find out what they need to do, and then that's it. So I subscribe to a whole channel just to find out how to do one thing. But unfortunately, the subscribers are holding me back just a little bit. So yeah, hit the subscribe button. Don't want to be that guy that's always like subscribe. That's like my goal at the moment. I'm pushing as hard as I can to try and get the subscribers in. Still not getting much money. Let's have a look at the bounty. Not the bounty, sorry. The Sisters of Eve, right? So, Corneus, unfortunately, we're still not getting any loyalty points. It's still on 3,026. I'm hoping that once we get to the end, and I don't want to ruin the end. It's not really much of a story, like, but I'm not going to say what happens at the end. But hopefully once we finish it, and we get, like, all high fives and pats on the backs at the Sisters of Eve, are going to say, well, thanks a lot for spending all that time for helping us. And I know it's like you've travelled around the whole of New Eden, so here is a whole cargo ship full of loyalty points. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Rather than a, well done, off you go. This reminds me of Star Wars, doesn't it? When, what was it, Luke and all of his mateys, after they've defeated Darth Vader and everything, they go to a palace to get given a medal, and then that's it, off you go. You know, you spend all that time and energy, training up, we're sitting on a planet with just Yoda doing your head in and flying around putting your life on the line. You've finally killed your dad, congratulations, here is a medal, bye.
Warp drive active.
I think you get something. I can't remember what it is now though. Like I say, I've got 3,000. I keep clicking the wrong button. I've got 3,000 odd loyalty points with them. What is this? Whoa, I really need to go through my notepad and sort some of this stuff out. I've got 3,000 loyalty points there, and I don't remember ever doing any other missions for Sisters of Eve other than this one.
Docking request accepted.
So I'm pretty sure you must get something. I've got 3 now offered. No, we should only have 2 offers. I don't know where that 3rd one's come from. Right, so who am I here to talk to again? I didn't accept it, did I? Did I not accept that mission? Did I literally just walk off? No. Missions offered. Yeah, I haven't accepted them. Can I accept that from a distance? Please say yes. No. Ah. Can I at least talk to him from here? Oh, this mission can be accepted remotely. How do I do that? What? Oh, there it is. Now everything's popped up. No, just the rewards. Make it even bigger. Where's the accept button? Any ideas, anyone? Or do I have to travel like all the way back? Read. Oh, there it is. Start conversation with them. There. Be the first time I've had to travel all the way like to a destination to realise I've not started the mission. Do it again. Right, so I'll accept that. We'll close that. We need to talk to this guy here. Done. Sorted. There we go. Yeah, start your show now. Start conversation. That's the delay. I've already done it now. Yay! We got a civilian relic analyzer. How useful is that going to be? Someone is dead. Damn, I was fond of her. Okay. Observed. I've been struggling human history for a long time. Yada yada yada. I'm going to accept this one here. And take, I'm presuming I need to fit this to my ship then, so let's take off something that's not really that important. What is this? I don't use it that much. Put it in my cargo hold and whack this on instead. Let's go. I've definitely accepted it this time. It says accepted there, everyone. Definitely got it. Let's take a noise then. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Tell you what, I'm just going to dock up for an Uno Memento, and if I click this button here, it should put you all on hold just for a minute so I can make sure that my little one's still asleep. She might actually want a bottle, so just give me like 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back as soon as I can. And today I am back to jump into the Abyss. In particular, I'm going to be going into the Tech 2 sites, the level 2 sites, which I tried last time. I managed to, well, fail at. Except for this time, as you can see, I'm no longer in my Omen. I've gone for a fancy, snazzier ship, the Vedmak. So have a quick run around the fitting I've got here. I've got the Heavy Entropic Disintegrator 2s, or one of them should I say, and one Energy Nostafari 2 in the highs. Gone for a micro warp scram, tracking computer, and a large cap battery in the mids. 2 damage mods down here, as well as 2 energized adaptive nanomembranes, 1 medium armor repair at 2, and a upgraded energized thermal membrane 1. And for the rigs we have a medium ancillary current router 2, a medium nanobot accelerator 2, and the auxiliary nano pump 1. Now the fit will be listed in the description down below, so check that out if you do want to run this ship. Providing I actually managed to get through the Tech 2, you might want to, or Tier 2, I keep saying Tech 2. If I get through the Tier 2 site, you might want to actually test it out yourself. I do also have some drones as well. I've got 5 mediums and 5 lights there. I've gone for the Republic fleet because, well, they just have a little bit more survivability about them. So let's have a look at this thing, what's this called again? That's it, the filaments. Have a look at the filaments I'll be using again. It is for the level 2s, and it's the plasma firestorm environment we'll be going into. So the ships in this environment receive a bonus to armor HP, which is brilliant for me, and a penalty to thermal resistance, so hence the thermal membrane on the ship. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to undock, find somewhere a little bit quiet, and we'll... Alright, so I am back. Oh crap, I'm messing with it. There you go. I accidentally just moved the audio bar for the game sound. Hopefully it's still okay. Right, yeah, let me know if that worked. Did I actually manage to put you guys on hold, or did you all just have to sit there looking at me not moving in station and an empty chair? In the meantime, let's just undock from here. Yeah, I'm slowly learning streaming stuff. I figured out how to do different scenes. I don't know why it confused me so much. As soon as I watched the video or two, and I was like, that's so simple, why did I even have to look that up?
Warp drive active.
Don't know what I did that for. I don't have to use this too much because it is actually only a small room here, hence the phone paneling, because it's that small. There's a lot of echoing going on. But it's a long time to go. I mean, I haven't smoked in ages, as some of you know. But I'm kind of addicted to these things now. There's basically, I mean, half the stuff you use doesn't actually have any nicotine in it, just tastes nice. Right, so I'm going to switch to my long range here just because I'm actually heading towards this and not towards the enemies. The enemies. Oh, we've got cruisers in here. Alright, so we're starting to get bigger ships now. Knock these bigger ones out first. I'd also like to get this one taken out. However, actually I'll be tracking on. And again, if you don't know, you can swap your ammunition out instantly. Wrong ship. Swap your ammunition out instantly on the Triglavian ships, the same as you would like lasers. So you can instantly change your range, change your damage output. It's quite cool. I had level 8 saying starting stream soon, and a short clip of you running in the middle. Yay! So that worked. We need this thing locked up. Blow this thing as well. That one's actually only meant to be for obviously when I first sit down. I put that on so you guys know I am at my computer. I just haven't started yet. But obviously it works for if I have to disappear as well. Okay, so one of my guys in Corp is kind of having a semi-unofficial competition with me because I'd done a tier 2, and now he's just said, well, I've got to beat you now, so now he's done a tier 2. And now he's saying if I do a tier 3, then he needs to keep up as well. Tier 3, I'm going to actually run the tier 3 in Vedmak. I ran in the tier 2 video just because I actually think it did really well. Like, really well. I don't know what the difference is between the tier 2 and tier 3. I've seen a bit of a difference between a tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 1 is definitely for the do this once or twice and then you've done the tutorial almost, and then Tier 2 is like the start of this is where you're going to start losing ships. What am I doing? I'm sorry, I need this one. Hacking, might as well get a little bit of hacking in here. So basically every circle you clip from the center will come up with a number. That number indicates how far away you are from something useful. It does not tell you how far away the firewalls or basically the blocks, like the bad things you're going to run into, or there could be a bad thing here, we don't know, but we're 5 away, so basically want to get closer. Still 5, so there's obviously nothing this way, it must be up here. 4, 3, still 3, so we're going the wrong direction. 2, see, it doesn't tell us that we were only 1 away from that, but we can just go around it this way. So 3, 2, 2, 1, so there's something there, or here. 1, it's definitely there, so we're going to have to take this out. So luckily my skills are actually quite good in scanning and stuff, so this was no problem whatsoever. There you go, that is your how to do data and relic analyzing. It's really not hard. Once you've done a few of them, you'll pick it up well easy if that's what you want to try. It's good money to be made in it as well, actually. One of the best ways I make, or used to make money, I haven't done it for a while now. Get a cloaky Astero. Astero is good because if you do run into anyone who tries to like uncloak next to you and take you out, you've got a little bit of survivability as opposed to if you had just the Tech 2. I forget what they're called. The Tech 2 kind of cloaky scanning ships, so they have like no defense on them whatsoever. You can easily go into wormholes, jump 2 or 3 wormholes deep, doing the sights as you go, and you'll come out with like 200-300 mil for an hour's work. Easy.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so still getting standard increases. No one's told me yet what the standard increases for solo people are for. I'm presuming either that means no one knows or none of us here have just figured it out yet. What am I doing again? I keep losing my train of thought what I've done today. I'm not tired or anything. Just keep forgetting what I'm doing. Done. Give me another mission, please. Alright, so you're all done. Oh, you've done me a solid, so I returned a favour. A few years ago, Lord Typhos tried to hit me up to tutor his new miracle girl. I declined, but I pointed him to Deegan, and Deegan was not even reading all that. I've lost. If anyone wants to try and keep up with the story, then let me know and I'll try and do a brief overview, but I've kind of almost lost the plot of what's going on here now. So basically I just need to go to here with this thing. Good. Oh, so I've got drop off location there. Find the monastery, clear the area of pirates, retrieve any documents you find. Oh, okay, so I've got to go to here. Alright. Pick this thing up and then bring it back here. Okay. There it is, warp 2.
Drive active.
That's alright then, because to be honest, neither do I. Not this one. Well, I've done it once, and I'm pretty sure Red Lake knew enough every word of it last time. And I was like, you know what, they've put a little bit of storyline in, they've tried. But I don't think Eve's famous for any type of, like, role playing or story kind of driven content. It's all just go here, shoot this, have fun, come back. Bum 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 bum. Oh, still got me bloody analyzer on. That doesn't really matter, does it? Let's get the short range on there. Let's get this thing going. Let's start burning towards these. Let's get close enough so we can start actually brawling with things, shall we? They are close enough, however, for me drones already, because I can get up to like 50k with them. So let's go for that one. Miles. Drones can do that while I pop everything else. Because I don't know how new you guys are, how long you've been playing, but you shouldn't usually split DPS, but that's if you're in like a fair fight. If it's cruiser versus cruiser and both like evenly skilled and stuff, you put all your damage on one ship. Since I seem to be popping these are like 1 or 2 shots, by the time your drones actually fly out to the ship and target and it's dead. Yeah, that was like one-shotted. Be a little bit too far away for that one. Not for that one, no. Ah, Jones got it. I've got my long range ammo on. Thought it was that short. Alright, switch that. Bullets. There we go. Umph. Close this one. And that's with, bear in mind, I'm travelling quite fast here as well, and the tracking's still keeping up when I'm pretty much flying past them. 2,000 kilometres. Doing a full damage. Not quite far away. Luckily I can instantly switch range and just pop you anyway. There we go. Even with the long range ammo, the lower damage dealing ammo, I'm still getting these in like one hit. You destroy all the enemies in the vicinity. I'm pretty sure I've done that now. Or have I got to pick something up maybe? Yeah, probably from in here. Random little space debris. Never noticed that before. It's just randomly found them. Ah, I've spotted a problem. No matter how I like rotate the camera, like the face is always looking at me. If that makes sense. So I can't see like around the side of it. It's not a 3D object. It's like a 2D. Yeah, that's right, TCP. I've spotted your. What was that I even picked up then? I've spotted where you've been slacking off. Got 10 mil so far. Is this worth though? Oh, but my ammo's worth probably 9.8 estimated anyway. So far, like the few tiny bits of stuff I have managed to pick up, it's worth nothing. Right, why are you not telling me to dock yet? I have to guess again where I'm supposed to be going here. Oh, which station was it? That's not hard to figure out, is it? I'm just where's my general? Read. Take it to here. Oh, now it says dock. Off. I'm gonna open my inventory now with this thing selected, so I remember to actually put it on my ship.
Docking permission requested. Docking.
Excuse me. Right, where did it go? Have they already took it? No, it's there. If I'm going to take it out of my ship, or is this just going to jump out of my ship on its own as well? Yep. Request another mission. Report to this guy. Is that destination? Let's go. Let's try and speed this up a little bit. No, I forgot to fit it again. Guys, you need to remind me to fit me flipping warp scram. What a warp scram is it? Stasis web of fire. I'll fit it when I get there. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but this thing is just weighing me down. I seem to be hitting everything anyway with like quite good tracking, but it'd be nice to have a scram on there. Stasis web of fire, the way I keep calling it a scram. Lots and lots of more standings going on. Lots and lots of transactions in here, all adding up to pretty much nothing. In fact, I can probably rearrange them, couldn't I, by agent mission reward. That's today, 25th. Is it 25th today? Yeah, 200k for something. Well, pretty much nothing. A few mil, I think.
Warp drive active.
11 viewers live since 117 minutes. Nice. It's 2 hours again. 2 hours is 120, isn't it? Ah, we can go over. I want to finish that. I'm not doing another stream on Sisters of Evil. Get on to something else next time. What can we do next time? Don't know. The Abyss, maybe? If I get a few filaments, we might jump into the Abyss and see what we got on in there. I'll stream for like a few hours in there. They're 20 minutes a site, so I should be up to like 2, 4, 5, 6 sites.
Warp drive active.
Phone's flashing at me, it's gonna die. But I had this thing on Do Not Disturb the other day. And it blocks everyone, except for my mother-in-law for some reason. He rang me, and I was like, why is my phone ringing? It's on Do Not Disturb, and it just said like, to mother-in-law. I was like, oh, there's no way of hiding from her. Do some exploration would be quite good actually, jumping up into like low northern wormholes. I haven't done it myself in a while actually, so it'd be nice to get back into it. Probably be using a T3 for that actually. I'll jump in and see if we can get some kills as well. Some sneaky kills.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Just realised as well I'm using the wrong overlay. Should be matching to the ship, but Triglavians do not seem to have. Which one do you reckon? Blood Raiders? Nebula? Which one kind of matches the Triglavian ships more? Nebula. Take 30 seconds for you guys to comment anyway, so once you comment, if you all say the other one, I'll go for the other one. Okay, so we're here. We need to talk to you. Sorry, but what I've got is promised to another capsule here. Could you come back later? No, because... Oh no, I did it again. Did I do it again? Did I not accept it? Oh no. Oh, come on. I've got to... Why have I got to go to him to say, can I just go... I've got to stop doing that. I just want to accept it. Fine. Set destinations there, and then add a waypoint back to here. So much for saving time and getting a move on. Don't do Blood Raiders, I will get flashbacks. Which I went for the other one, isn't it?
Warp drive active.
Right, no. Ah, oh, didn't fit me flipping thing again. Oof. I'm not tired at all, but I am feeling a little bit stretchy and a bit yawny. Yeah, what it is, because I've had a lazy day today. I haven't really done much today. I was out this morning, a little bit of shopping, and then nothing. Kind of sat around lazing around the house playing games all day. Kind of drained you out doing nothing all day.
Active.
Slowly making our way back, just wasting some time. What have you guys been up to today, mate? I can sit here and talk about myself over and over and over again, but I know, Cornius, you've been in work, haven't you? Working hard.
Active.
Anyone else want to chime in? Random person? I don't know if you're still here, but you seem to talk every now and then. What have you been up to today, matey? Anything interesting? Xbox, I think, has been online all day trying to do Abyssal sites. There he is. Hey, random person. That name must be really confusing if you ever went to like a live stream with loads of people watching. And the guy just said, like, whoever streaming is just like, oh, I like what that random person said. And everyone's sitting there like, what, are you talking to me? It could be anyone. Random person. Oh, the flashback. Basically, Cornius's mum and dad were like forced to join the Blood Raider army, and ever since then, Cornius has vowed his life to seek vengeance upon the faction that stole his parents away from him. True story.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, so you, I don't know why I couldn't have accepted this remotely, but accept. I definitely done. Ah, fit me ship. I remembered. You didn't even have to tell me, and I remembered. About time. I only docked up like 7 times. So you know, I don't know if I need that again. I'm gonna keep hold of it for now. Don't want to trash it just yet. Put that on there. Done. Let's go. Exactly. See, got it in one.
Warp drive active.
I don't think we're actually far from the end of this now. I have to see what this guy says. What like his role in the story. See what he says. So I'm pretty sure once you've kind of knocked out a few of his like higher officers in his criminal gang and tracked him down by going all through the 4 race areas, as in like Amar being our last one, I think. So that's it. Not much left but to go and blow him off.
Warp drive active.
I was actually looking to try and fit the fastest moving ship the other day. Just got bored for a little bit. Thought I'd try and fit a ship. I was only messing around the person. I'm not quite sure what the flashbacks are for. Yeah, trying to fit the fastest ship. And I went straight to destroyers to begin with because I thought they'll have more lows. I can fit more, you know, acceleration majiggies. Turns out that wasn't the right way, so I went to the frigates, trying to find a fast frigate, executioner. I think it was the probe or something I tried as well. Tried a few, trying to find which one had the best base speed and the most, you know, utility, like the most power grid and CPU, so I could fit the biggest afterburner, also micro warp I could, and get the most speed out of it. And in the end I managed to come up with a fit for a Garma, and it would travel, I think it was 12,000 kilometers a second, 50 mn micro warp on it, and all the lows, nothing else. You couldn't do anything with it. It would just literally go fast. There's no guns or anything. I was just pushing it to see how fast it can go. I will do my best to try and find the fastest ship at Eve, see if I can get it built. Again, I keep looking this way, thinking that you guys, I'm looking at you guys, but I'm not. I need to look up there to actually look at you guys. I just moved my webcam to over there. Well, that means you'll be staring at the side of my face most of the time. As well as the quality anyway, are we still doing okay for like video, audio, me talking? I seem to be fidgeting with like cables and stuff, so if you're hearing like tapping or clicking or squeaking or anything, just chirp up and say, hey, pack it in, and I will. Right, now we've accepted yours to talk to this guy. Yay, more standings. What are you talking about? Sorry, but we've got a promise to another capsule, yeah. Oh, here we go. Right, I'm sure you have several questions for me, but I'm afraid they'll have to wait. It seems Tefos call wind of our investigation. Of common years for Tefos considered himself old-fashioned true Amar. You want to meet him, access them, declining. Alright, so I think, from what I remember, this guy's backstory, Tefos, he managed to slowly worm his way into an Amarian position of power by tutoring a girl, is it? So a princess? And the Amarians being Amar people, they can't just like walk in and stab him. That's like a mid-Matar thing to do, isn't it? With their lords and ladies and houses. It's over here. Where's the location?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think I said in the last video that the different areas of space have different like colour schemes. So as you can see, the MR have the kind of like goldy, reddy, yellowy kind of background going on. I think it's the MR one I like the most. Oh, there he is. Well, because I attacked. Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, but Orca did, didn't it? You do know you haven't finished your code. I didn't click anything. You popped up. Press the next one in space, can I? Go to here. Alright, so we're heading back to the main SOE person. No. Right, Lou, do you like a main character? Do you have anything of interest in here? Wow, have you seen how many jumps we've got to go here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like close to the end now because we've gone around all the four and now we're going back to the beginning. That's a lot of jumps, 23 flipping jumps. Oh my god, that's gonna take ages. I shouldn't actually. What's my airline time and all that in this? Go around to fit actually while we're here. So it's 201 estimated disk. I think it probably cost me about that anyway. 400 meters a second when we're not actually using anything. 2,300 when we are. Warp speed 4.5. Align is 3.94, which always rounds up. It always goes to the highest second, so it's 4 seconds align time from standstill. If you move, obviously a bit different. In the highs, we have 1 light and tropic disintegrated 2. We have both the long and short range Tech 2 ammo. I haven't bothered with the others because I can't really see much difference in them, to be honest. We have the small nave scoped energy Nostafire. That's because we are going PvEing in this ship. That's kind of what it's made for. As you can see, there's no warp disruptor or warp scram, and you cannot newt out NPCs. You can only drain them or steal their cap with a Nostafire. So that's what that's for. Just help with the cap just a little bit. We have the status Riverfire again, just to when I'm with the short range, I'm close enough to actually use this to help with me tracking a bit. Micro warps for speed, obviously. This just help with tracking again, because the tracking, I'll have to compare it to the. I always go off the lasers. The lasers are good tracking. If you ever use like any lasers, pulse lasers in particular, beams obviously a bit less tracking because they're more long range, but it's not far off the lasers, to be honest. We have 2 energized adaptive nanomembranes in the lows, as well as a damage control 2 and a small armor repair 2 as well. To make it all fit, we have the small processor overclocking unit 1, small nanobot accelerator 1, and the small auxiliary nano pump 1. So we have 25.9 HPs a second. Not really much else to say. I went for the Republic Fleet Warriors just because they have a little bit more survivability. The DPS is a bit lower, but I'm pretty sure they have like more tracking and range. A little bit more armor or something. They're better in some way for like survivability wise anyway. And we have lots of crap in us as well because we've been picking up stuff as we're going, but I've got obviously all the right ammunition, and unfortunately I was saying before I don't have that's in fit mode, isn't it? I have the black fire steel skin for all the Triglavian ships except for this one, which I didn't realise until I literally started the stream and jumped in this ship to go, and I was like, I put the skin on, I was like, oh, I haven't got it. So the one ship I'm actually flying is the one I do not have this this skin for. This skin, I'm not actually quite keen on this one. It does look cool, like the effects they put on the I don't even know what you call it, like just it's kind of black hole sun generator part here. They've been compared to nothing. I don't know, so it's quite cool. Black Steel's the same. Doesn't really do much, but this one does. So it's more of an animated skin, but I don't know, I don't seem to like the fact that they've gone for an opposite colour scheme rather than being like dark and red and mysterious. It's like, hey, we'll make it white and like look cute and a bit fancy. That's pretty much all I've got to say about this ship. Nice little ship. Easily doing these level 1s. That's what this is, it's a level 1 Epic Ark. so you're never going to run into anything too fancy or too special. Any cruiser should be able to run these. I just wanted to test this ship out because I'd never flown it before, although I was skilled into it. Something else which is quite funny, which I think I mentioned in the last video as well. If we look at the ship tree, hopefully I can fit this all into one screen for you because I do run on two. Where are they? There they are, Triglavian. Yeah. I don't, is that, oh, it's just not if I move this. You can see I can actually fly the battleship with level 3 skills, but I have nothing in the cruiser. So every time I go to get into the battleship, it tells me I don't have the required skills. There you are. But I can tell you I do actually have this and I do fly it. Because I managed to get the skills in before they brought out the newer ships. And obviously CCP can't take skills away from you because it'd be like an uproar. So I'm skilled into a ship which I shouldn't be able to get to yet. So actually the only ship I've not flown yet is this Retrieval. Oh, and the Tech 2 reps, which I was actually traded into. That's why it's still saying make it to training there. Got this one. It's quite cool. Got this one. That's what I've done the Abyss in. Warping, yeah. This one I'm flying now, and I've flown the Danovic a few times as well. This thing here, by the way, the Leshak, brilliant ship. Slow as anything, but it hits like a truck. You know, you get some decent. I can get up to like 2,000-3,000 DPS with this thing. Right, so back to what we're actually meant to be doing, which is travelling across the entire Eve map. I kind of fill some time now. Well, since the activity tracker, I killed 30,000. So you have started. Yeah, random person started killing all the blood raiders. That's just for the loot. You get good loot from them. They've actually gone into proper NPC ratting. I'm presuming you mean like going into warping into like asteroid belts and stuff and killing NPCs, or are you talking do you do a lot of the missions towards killing blood raiders?
Warp drive active.
Kill him as well. Yeah, did you kill the Titans? To be honest, whenever I see anything bigger than like a battleship, I run away. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I've seen videos, I've seen like live streamers take on Dreads, the Titans and all stuff like that. What's the ship called that has the fighters inside? I've completely blanked on it. A fighter, is it? What is it? I'm gonna have to get this back up. What the hell's that called? Why can I not remember it? Carriers, yeah. I've seen videos of like a few battleships taking down carriers, but I ain't got the bottle for that. I run away.
Warp drive active.
How long did it take you to take down the Titan then? I'm guessing there's a few of his. You went there just alone in your Coercer or Atron trying to take it out. This is a hell of a trek, this, isn't it? 14 jumps left now. We're back at Heck.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I've gone quiet now, and I know I shouldn't be quiet, but I don't know what to say for like 14 or 13 jumps left. Random person killed a Blood Raider Titan. I'm going to presume that he killed this Blood Raider Titan all on his own, and he's like mega pro. And to top it all off, he done it in an Atron. Again, true story.
Warp drive active.
Anything interesting in space here? A lot of Russians around here. There always was a lot of Russians around like Amman Mimitar space, like to the borders. Random person, I think he's wondering if you can hear what I'm saying, because I was asking a few questions, but it's not to worry. I just wondered how you, what system you're in, what ship you're in, and how many of you it took to take down the Titan. Best PvP kill. Are we talking solo or are we talking like small gang stuff? Because solo it would probably be like a Tristan. I don't know. I haven't really got a proudest moment in Eve. I think I have to admit, one of the best things that's happened that's made me smile and made me feel like quite awesome had to be, I was flying around space. I think I was actually in Jita at the time. I was in Jita and someone said something in chat. And I quite often keep an eye in local now, just seeing what's being said and what's going on. And someone said something, but I commented. I can't even remember what the comment was. It was just like a funny like remark kind of thing. And I messaged him, I messaged back and I was like, oh, haha. Funny joke. And he came back and you went, oh, Disowned Hero, hi. I was like, hi. I was like, do I know you? He goes, oh, I watch your videos. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, how cool is that? I've actually got to the point now where I'm running into people in space who are watching my videos. That was quite a cool moment for me. And again, I keep looking this way thinking I'm looking at you, but I'm not. You up there. Let's have a look at my kills, shall we? I don't know how far back the interactions on here go. It's not showing my losses. I mean, you can see I was trying to like go out in cases and legions the other day, and it didn't end too well. I think the most I got for it was like a coercer. My recent pastime's been destroying these. I mean, there was nothing in that one. 2 mil in that one. 7 mil in that one. I got one the other day, or 2 in a row, which were like 30 mil each. I really annoyed that person who's the getting close because there's. I can't remember now. I blew up quite a few on here, but basically I blew up someone's. I was scanning them down, and I blew up someone's mobile tractor. I went to warp to it, and I couldn't warp straight to it because the room was still open, and I went into the room, I was in my Legion, so as soon as I uncloaked, I hit the gate and I cloaked up again and I went in. And I noticed on D-scan that whoever was running the rooms, or that site, had gone, had disappeared. So I sat for like a minute or two to see if maybe they were coming back in like a, what's the salvage ship called? I'm forgetting all the names today. But going back in the salvager to come and get the loot, because I'd left this mobile tractor behind, so I waited a few minutes and they never came back, so I popped it. There was about 30 million loot in it. And oh my god, the salt I got from that guy. He was fuming. He was messaging me and sending emails telling me he wasn't happy. He put bounties on me in the end. What's my bounty up to now? I feel like checking. Oh, there's nothing left now. But he put bounties on me. And he messaged me saying, good luck in high sec, now you've got a bounty on your head. So I messaged him back. I was like, I'm loving this salt, mates, but what do you think a bounty's going to do to me? He said, no one's going to sacrifice, like, so they're not going to be like, oh, that guy's got a bounty of 100 mil on his head, quick, let's just get concorded and destroy him for, what, a 3 or 4 mil payout. So I messaged him, like, what do you think he's going to do? And then he just started raging at me. Oh, that's right, we're looking at kills, wasn't we? Right, so, can I list these by, like, expensive or anything? No. I mean, taking out the video I done on me and Xbox, like 2 of us taking out a refinery. That took ages and that was quite cool. That was like one of the most expensive things I've took out. That was about a billionist kill. I mean, all the stuff I kind of destroy here, it's all smaller stuff. I used to do a lot of small gang, and that's, I can't go any further than that. I mean, I can probably get Z-Kill up actually and have a look. That will tell me the most expensive, I think. If I know I was on Z-Kill the other day, that seems to have wiped like everything that happened over 4 months ago. Is your stream set to live random? Random? How do you mean random? Has the event not gone live? Has it just started another new stream?
Warp drive active.
No, it says I'm offline for stream now, but if I click on events, it says I'm live. Oh, not to worry about the pace. I mean, the stream's delayed by like 30 seconds anyway. So if you're delayed by like another few minutes, I probably won't even notice, to be honest. Yeah, but I'm going to have to look into how these events work, because as well made up when I figured out I can put an event on, it's got a timer, it lets people know I'll be live in like, you know, 2-3 hours or like 7 or 12 hours or something I put it on for. And I thought I'll just hit the record button, it'll keep all the thumbnail, all the description, everything I've put in, but it just didn't work that way, and now I just can't see it. It's going, it's working, I just can't see anything. I'm hoping it's going to save the stream and upload it to the channel like it did the last one. But the last one was a bit weird as well, because it only uploaded like the first 2 hours. So I put a comment saying, sorry guys, didn't realise it only uploaded 2 hours, I'll save the next one. And then about like 4 or 5 hours later, I just suddenly uploaded like the first half an hour I missed out. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh, okay then. Oh, okay, you're talking to, yeah, okay. So much confusion. I'd like to see how like the bigger streamers get on when they've got like hundreds of bloody comments whizzing past, how they actually managed to read them. Best kill was a legion. I've lost quite a few legions. I think the most expensive legion I lost was about 600-700 mil. If you want to talk about losses, I've got lots of losses. I used to fly a legion worth 1.6 billion. I don't remember if I lost that. I wouldn't be surprised if I did though. In fact, if we go to the Corp, you'll see like I managed to lose two cargo ships in one day, totaling over 1 billion of assets inside. That wasn't a good day.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I've never flown anything bigger than a battleship. I was working towards the... Oh my god, I can't remember the ships today. The Dreadnought, the Revelation. Because we've got a guy or a few guys in the Corp who obviously do a lot of industry and he wanted to start building these things. And I was like, I'll trade into it, but we'll get one. But after thinking about it for a while, I was like, I don't really think that's the right way to go, since we're like kind of, you know, based in high sec. We might go to low sec every now and then, but since we're based in high sec, what am I going to do with a Dreadnought? It's just going to leave my character stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, battleships is the highest I've gone. I've never even gone out the Tech 1. I've never gone to Tech 2. Battleships, they're just too big, really. I fly the Epic Ark quite a lot. I've got a nice PvE fit for that one. I did used to take the Armageddon into low sec, like faction warfare space. It fitted with a few hams, nosses, and used it as like a drone boat. That was quite a good little PvP ship. Fitted for speed as well, so they'd be quite surprised when you warp to a gate and they try and follow you, and they're expecting you to land after them. And when they land, you're already sitting there. You're like, aha, upper hand. Yeah, but I recently decided to... Oh, no, then one jump. Recently decided that everything was basically... Disowned hero here was skilled into everything. I decided that wasn't really the best way to go, because I was spending so much time travelling backwards and forwards. He was even at one point me industrial guy. I've kept him as me industrial guy because you can fly these the Tech 2 transports. There's a lot of skills to get into them, if I remember right. Whereas me freighter guy just like bypassed him and went straight to freighters. But yeah, because he was trained into everything. If I wanted to go mining, I had to travel across the system to go mining with people. If I wanted to do a PvE, I'd have to travel across the system to go do PvE. If I wanted to do PvP, I'd have to travel back across the system to do PvP. And I thought in the end, I was like, why have I got him doing everything? So I extracted a load of skills from him and put them into anything which was kind of money making, like hauling, PI, mining, that all went into a different character, and combat stuff went into another one. Not all the combat stuff, obviously, as I'm thinking. Like, I literally picked 2 or 3 ships. I think I picked the Curse and Confessor, and I've got a character that's like doing a fully skilled in both for combat and faction warfare. He's not actually in the Corp because I wanted him to do faction warfare, so I took him out. Oh, please tell me. I was gonna say I did accept it, didn't I? If I hadn't accepted that and I had to travel all the way back, I would just drop the stream and I'd be like, no, psh, done. Right, your anger is understandable, but we've got some reason to cooperate with them. Dagon, jovial enemy now. You'll be interested to know your court mates have spotted him in a nearby station. Right, so we're starting to pin him down now. He's run out of friends, and we're slowly getting him. So we'll accept that one. Yeah, the only problem I made with the different characters, and I didn't think at the time, was I put them all on the same account. So they're all on this account I'm on now, but it means I can't fly them together. So if I wanted to have me mining chart kind of just sitting off mining on one screen while doing enough, like, my main here was doing PvE, I can't, because you can't knock them both in together. And I'm not paying stupid amounts of plex or money to actually switch them over. I still think it's ridiculous that to get an extra character training slot on the same account costs near enough the same to make a whole account Omega. Ridiculous. Anyway, so we need to take this thing with us to... Well, I've already picked it up obviously, so we need to go there. Yeah, I do that all the time. If I can actually land on something and survive, whether I kill it or not's a different question, but if I survive, I'm like, yes, I survived that. Even though I put myself in that situation, like an achievement to survive it. Bring this to there. Yeah, that's where I'm going, isn't it? Yeah, I've never gone bigger than anything. And Nyx is quite cool. Never flown it, but it does look pretty awesome, especially the skins you can get. What's that gold skin you can get now? Like gold stripes on it. It's Galente, isn't it? The Nyx. Thanatos, Nyx, there it is. Skins. Glitter and Dream, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one, look at that. I don't know what else you can get this skin for, but that looks quite awesome. It's like gold. And for some reason, the Nyx is like half off the little window there, so make it bigger. That's nice. What do we can see in there? No. They made like a floating one of these, didn't you? A little model you could buy. I well wanted one, but then it dropped through. I'm quite lucky I didn't pay for it. A lot of people paid for them, didn't you, in advance and didn't get them. How much is that? Oh, you gotta pay New Eden monies. 490. That's a month. Black said, isn't he? Where is it? Yeah, it's a month training, so it's like 10 quid or something, 10, 11 quid. Multi-character training. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, so look at this, the multi, you can't see, it's just off the screen, but the multi-pilot training, 485, I think I said then. But to get a whole account Omega, so you get 3 jars on that then, which are all Omega, 500. Why would you not just pay like the extra 10 or 15 plex and get a whole new account up to Omega? Rather than just training 2 accounts on one. Makes sense though. Right, what time are we on? Coming up to 11:45 here now.
Warp drive active.
I have no. Does anyone have any idea how far off I am from finishing this? Pretty sure now I've just travelled pretty much all the way back across all of high tech, like 25 flipping jumps. It must be close. close to the end. I've got to stop looking. I might just get a second camera there. It's just so I can flick and like push a button so it changes. Yeah. When I get to it, as I say, I'm pretty sure I remember the storyline for this, so once I get there. Once you start saying, like, I'm starting to pin them down, which they've already started saying, it's not far off until you have to pick an army you want. Or one of the main factions you want to come and help you. Like, take them on, basically.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
No worries, random person. You take care, matey. It's nice to have you on board. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. I'm looking that way again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get notifications on the next live stream, which I'm pretty sure will be 2, maybe 3 days. But I'll get the warning thing up that has a countdown and stuff on it, so you'll know. Go, mate. Quick question. I'm presuming, Cormius, are you like the last person in the stream, are you? I've noticed a lot of people from my Corp have actually gone offline now. Oh, I didn't even say bye to them because I was on the wrong tab. Oh well. Okay, the next time. Right, request mission. Sounds good. Please drop by. Oh, can I just accept things remotely from anyone? Oh, no, I forget where the hell she is. I've got a history of what I've just done up. Oh wait, do I still have assets there, don't I? Yeah, it'd be that one. It's a good job I've kept a shuttle there, isn't it? Otherwise it took me ages, like twice now to try and figure out where she is. 4 viewers, that's quite cool, that, because at least I know they're not people like in my co-op. So I expect what I'll tell them to watch. It's nice to know 4 random people I don't know watch it. Well, we're not exactly random no more, Cormius. Especially now I know how to say your name as well. Right, so let's get back here. And hopefully she'll turn around now and say, we've tracked them down. Who do you want to help fight on your behalf? Because his name is a Deacon or something. Doesn't fly alone. He's in quite a tanky ship as well, with some serious reps on it. Well, serious for like a new player, and not so serious if you've been playing E for like 6-7 years and you've seen it all before. But for a new player, he's quite hard to take down. Quite often, new players do need to actually just shout out in local and say, "Can someone help me?" And you will find there's people in the system who are just sitting around waiting to jump in chat and say, "I'll help you. Give me 20 mil." And I'll come and do it. I think the first time I'd done it, I'd only played it for like the game for like a month or 2. Yeah, you are family now, mate. And I'd only been playing for a month or 2, and I shouted out in chat, and I was like, I need someone to help me. I can't quite kill him. And luckily there was someone else in system doing the exact same mission, because obviously there must be like different. It's a common arc. You can't have everyone warp into the same spot, otherwise, you know. Only one person's going to kill Deacon and the others are going to be sitting there like, well, how do I finish it now? So they must have different spots up. And he just said to me, he goes, I can't do mine, you can't do yours. How about you help me with mine and I'll help you with yours? I was like, sorted, job done. But I didn't actually have to pay anything. I wouldn't have paid anything anyway, I just waited and got a friend to help me. And I'm out of Lucasade. Do you know what? I'm so happy just sitting here streaming. It's the same feeling I get when I'm actually making videos. I just love making videos. I don't know what it is. The actual work behind it, I might moan and it takes ages and it's a long time, but the end product, I get really pleased with myself what I've actually done. And the fact that I actually put it on YouTube and you guys watch it, never mind hit the subscribe button to actually say I want to see more. So you click the like button and I'm like, well, you actually like this and you want to see more, and you know, I'm starting to build a little bit of a following. You get all like all warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah, I was quite lucky in my first few weeks anyway of Eve. I even started going into low sec quite early, because obviously you hear when you start playing Eve all about these awesome space fights and battles, and I was like, I want some of that. So I went into low sec and pretty much got popped. And the guy turned around to me and goes, I can see you here. I think the ship was anywhere for about 2 or 3 million. He goes, I can see you, here's 10 mil. Go get yourself some more ships and come back. I didn't go back there because I was like, I'm not going back to that system. But I was like, oh, cheers, mate. So I'm not going back to that system because you're just going to pop me again. But I think like out of like the first 20 encounters I had, at least half of them actually just gave me ESC back. And I've done the same myself. If I kill someone, I look on the kill board and I'm like, oh yeah, I killed someone, it's a nice ship that. But then notice that the guy's been playing for like, you know, 2 months and he's still in like the NPC Corp, starting Corp. So I'm like, yeah. So I usually message him and I'll say, Joe, here's your money back. Or here's a bit of money to help you out. Thanks for the fight, and in the future try, I don't know, if I can think of any suggestions, so give them some suggestions, like you just sat stationary, why weren't you moving, or why have you got a warp scram and a scrambler and a disruptor at the same time, so you kind of only need one on a frigate, that kind of stuff. But I did also get scammed as well, actually, not long after I'd been playing. So those records replaced, oh yada yada yada, what happens next? Literally speaking, she's a non-person safe. Take this person somewhere. But yeah, I got scammed. One of the common Jita scams. So when you say to yourself, do these things ever work? Yes, they do. So when they're putting things on, like saying 3, 2, 1, and they'll say like super blinky ship, 10 bill instead of like 10 bill kind of thing. And I fell for it. I kept clicking on it and going, oh, it's not available, someone else got it, not available, someone else got it. And I clicked on it, I was like, oh, it says available. Clicked it accept. And basically I'd spent like 3 times as much money on a ship, which wasn't even what he said it was. It was like, so yeah, a Fed Navy ship. And I'd bought it for over the price of the Fed Navy ship, but it turned out to be the standard version, not even the Fed Navy. And he even put it in local saying, so this guy's fell for it. And honestly, I got like triple my money back, because people were like, oh, he's brand new, you can't do that to him. So you should give him his money back, and people were donating money to me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be an idiot more often to do this stuff. It's profitable. I've got this ship and I've got my money back and I've got extra. Yeah, it all depends on who you run into, really. And I have to admit, I can have me down days as well if I'm feeling a bit like, oh, I can't be arsed, and I've just lost like a good few hundred mils worth of ships, and someone turns around and says something, I'll just be like, sod off, or to blast you in the face. So it does work both ways. But most of the time, yeah, most people in Eve are generally quite nice, as long as you have like a little bit of respect, I think, isn't it? If you're a new player who jumps in and goes, oh, I've been playing World of Warcraft for years, I'm going to smash you all, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, go away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either Jita or Mar, it was one of the two, but it was definitely one of the 2 big ones. Pretty sure it was Jita. My first character was a Caldaria character, so he would have been based on Jita, so I'm pretty sure it's Jita. Yeah. I'm gonna drag this person into the spa. Close enough anyway. Come on, within. Why am I not within? Oh, stop it. Get close to it, will you? No one else hearing like that random transmission. Random noise, like you can just make out someone jibber jabbering. There we go, drop you in there. Okie dokie. What are you? Do I need to blow you up? You're red. Oh, obviously not, because you just disappeared.
Warp drive active.
So that for reaction times, seeing something red on this thing, I was like straight away, bump. So it only appears for a second, but I'm like, you're mine. Yeah, so at the point now in the mission where we're actually trying to track this guy down, we've figured out what's going on. There is rogue drones. We tracked down all the 3 survivors from the ships. We've got on a goose chase to cut off like it's like gang, basically outlaw gang. We've cut off all the main people, and now we're looking for Dugan. We shouldn't really be far off. I'll just finish that one, haven't I? Yeah, completed. Quest the mission, sealing the deal. I'm going to read it. I just want to finish this. Destroy Society Spy. Oh, yeah, it's actually destroying before we complete it. Alien signal transmissions. Stupid aliens. Always getting in the way of things.
Warp drive active.
Corp balance is looking a bit low. But to be honest, I think it's always a bit low. Right, so I actually need to kill this person, don't I? And I can actually hit him from here if I load the long range. And actually lock him up as well, that helps. Close enough now to get the short range on there. There we go. And get this on, not quite close enough, but we can overheat just to get that extra little bit of range. There we go, on the next cycle, turn it off. We've been monitoring traffic between you and services for you. No, I don't get excited, all the same. Here, state of Deegan, that's not the traffic. Really read that either. But we done what we were meant to. Loot anything in there? Nah, let's just get the drones back and get back to base. Ooh, my standings are going up a lot slower now. They're going up by like 0.8 each time, now they're going up by like 0.5, and then the last one there was 0.2.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Done. Quest a mission. Chasing shadows. Oh, come on, I just want to go to Deegan now. What's the stream up to? What time am I on? I don't mind going on forever, like, but I don't know. How long are streams usually? Is there like a time limit people usually aim for? Drop off there, take him. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's back here. Alright, so undock first. Go to here.
Warp drive active.
That's going to be the last test, isn't it? All these missions so far, like the PvP side, like PvE side, like actually killing things. It's been quite straightforward and simple, nothing really too challenging. Whereas the last fight should be a bit of a test. You need to destroy the independent prophecy. Yes. Ah, don't remember battle cruisers being here, but okie dokie. I'm just going to go straight for him. I would normally go straight for the bigger ship first, anyway, because they offer the most, or they dish out the most damage. So you want them destroyed as soon as. The time it would take you to take out one battle cruiser, you'll take out say 5 or 6 frigates, and the battle cruiser will still be doing more damage than those 5 or 6 frigates will be. You can try a new army, but I have one of these, so I'm just going to take it straight back from you. Speed up. Okay, I'm just taking it straight back from him. He's obviously neuting me a bit faster than I'm taking it back, but at least I'm getting something back. Lovely. That's an Amar citizen. You've kidnapped pilots, but I understand. If I understand your motives correctly, we can overlook that. Once you've extracted Deacon's location, we'll help bring the hammer down. Alright, so yeah, this is all the factions now are slowly... don't need to destroy these, do I? He hopped into me. Yep, look at that, just popped in. We're slowly getting all the factions now, all the main 4 factions of Galente, Mimitar and Caldari. They all slowly start to jump on board and they're like, you know, we will help you track down Deacon because he's just been a real nuisance and he's a pain in the bottom. So we'll help you if needed. And then once you've got all factions on your side, basically you pick which one you want to fight alongside. 4 views, 2 hours. So you just decide when you want it done. I'll just keep going then. As long as there's someone watching, I'll keep going. If it ever hits 0 for like a long period, I might call it quits.
Docking request accepted.
I don't want it to drag on too long, you see. I don't like when things drag. I mean, 2 live streams I think is enough for the Sisters of Eve Epic Ark. It's not interesting enough to keep going and going and going on the same thing, is it? So... I'm done. I don't even need to transfer you to me cargo, do I? Or me, help me ship hanger. Yeah, you just jump off automatically. I've run out of water now as well. Ah, here we go. So we've tracked him down. We finally determined Dagon's location. It appears that he's outfitted another expedition if he is successfully acquiring more of these drones and West maintains control of them. He and his clients will be able to wreak terrible destruction across the cluster. Basically, we're going to take him out now. So what we need to do is we need to pick who we want to come and fight with us. We can have either the Galente commander. The Galente Federation have sent commander someone to somewhere as your contact, something. But we just need to pick one. And if we click on each one individually... I thought they told you what they brought. Oh, there we go. They all offer bonuses. Yeah, there's also something to talk about too, Karen. So the bonus rewards is only 83 for that. They all offer 250 for the rewards. You offer 184. You offer 156. You offer 157. So you're offering the most, so I'm presuming you're going to give me the least amount of assistance. So we'll go with you guys. Might as well get as much money as we can. Plus the least assistance we get, the better. Because it means we get to test our ship out a little bit more. So this is it. Actually, before I undock, can I just cancel that? I don't really need to take this out my cargo, but it's kind of... In fact, no, we're leaving him. Saves me having to come back for it later. It's not exactly worth. I was thinking if I lose it, I'm going to lose like a few mil, but I'm not. It's like 200k, isn't it? I think what this stuff's worth at the most. Right, so this is it. We're going to go fight the final guy. Oh, why aren't you just telling me to... He could speak with you, as I said, is very I actually have to go to him. Oh, I was hoping I could just undock and warp and fight. But let's go to here. Go speak to him and he should pretty much just say, right, let's go. Let's go kill some peoples. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, we're now into the final steps, the last test for this ship. I don't think I'll die, it'll just be if I can do enough DPS to him. Ah, I've been watching local and I remember we used to get loads of these would pop up for your PvE stuff. So you'd warp into a site and it would say, oh, leave now and don't come back. I was going to say that hasn't happened during the Sisters of Ark at all. If you go back for like how many flipping systems. But a few people like jumped up in G2 and that. There it is, finally got one. Just a little bit nostalgic because you don't seem to get them anymore. They all just pop up down here in little chat boxes. 4 more jumps to go. This again, I am starting to, you say you watch as long as you've got stuff to talk about. I am starting to run out of stuff to talk about just a little bit. I'm actually thinking of my next live stream. I am really liking the idea of exploration. Go into a few wormholes, get a few sites, make some monies. See if you can find someone to kill. Depends if you're having a good day or not. If you're having a good day, like if I'm actually not doing any exploration, just looking for people, I'm having a good day. I can find like 5 or 6 people to chase down and run after. Not a bad day. You jump from wormhole to wormhole to wormhole, and you're like, why is everything empty?
Warp drive active.
exploration is. Any particular ship you want me in? I mean, I'm quite happy to use Stratios or Legion. Or a Astero, really. I use any of them. Didn't even use the Tech 1. Stuff if you really want. But can I even fly the Tech 2 frigate still? I don't remember if I took that that skill out. He's been spending a lot of time in the ship tree recently. Oh yeah, I can, yeah. So I used to fly the Staff Bomber a lot as well. That was quite fun. Let's just go into null set, just fly around until I found like a small gang. Wait until they start on a gate for a few seconds and then bump bombs away. But actually, we'll go for two completely different ones. We'll go for the I do like to have a cloak. In fact, no, we'll do one without a cloak, see how we get on. We'll do a Tech 1 frigate, and we'll go for the Stratios, because that's a common one, isn't it? Right, so we're getting to this guy now, just warping into system. Not sure if this system's where the fight actually takes place. I'm pretty sure we'll know by how many's in local. I mean, there's 22 people in local here. For a random high-sec system, I'd say that was quite high. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, so there's people already in local. Joe, asking for help. If they can, Joe, help them with the mission. So it might be this this system where the action takes place. Warp to him now. I have to come back to flip and read details. Can I see him on here? No, I can't. So I have to wait until this catches up. How can I warp to location? Yeah, I can. I can use that to warp to his location. I'm pretty sure in this ship we won't need to ask for help. We should be able to do the damage. Because the longer we stay on grid, the more damage we do anyway. So even if to begin with he's like out repping us, just wait like a few seconds or a few cycles and we're doing even more DPS to him. Right, so let's have a word with this guy, shall we? Oh man, Deegan, we are ready. When you or my forces will disarm the station, engage Deegan and retrieve him from his pod. Oh, have I picked the wrong one? Are these going to kill Deegan? I'm just going to watch. Hope not. No, surely not. Yeah, Sosh, so it is back to that system there. Awesome, let's go. Where was Sosh? Sosh. Oh, it's in this system. That's strange. They're asking for help in the other one. I wonder if it's different systems for different allies you pick. Alright, so let's get ourselves ready. Let's get this thing going straight away. We'll be on a short range, so I'm just going to basically burn straight. Yeah, burn straight to him anyway. I'm not sure if I have to kill all the others. Oh, where is Deegan? Deegan's escort. Oh, there it is. Deegan, it's an A, not an E. Let's flick to the long range just to keep our web micro warp off for now and try and take some of these out from a bit of range. It's also lock Deegan up, but he's actually only a couple miles away from them. Get the drones out, they'll travel that far. Get them on him, see what damage they do. Someone's it's Deegan's pointing me. Why am I not shooting? Oh, outside of range, okay, fair enough. You're not though. You're like the opposite direction to where Deegan is anyway, so I'm just going to head towards him. So what, he's in a Gnosis, isn't he? Got like a cool skin or anything on it? Can't tell. Probably not. Alright, so let's get close enough, let's get this thing going. Not sure if he has it mute as well. Turn that off. We'll stop that. We'll then get our high damage dealing stuff. That's loud. Not for you guys, but that's very loud. I chose the Caldarian yeah, because they were offering the most money. I'm presuming they gave me the least amount of assistance. So he's actually close enough now, so I'm just going to switch. Keep digging here. Just going to quickly take him out. I know I said I usually put as much DPS on their target, like higher damage dealing ships, but he might be a bit of a pain to take out here. I'll figure it out. Okay, you can see he's slowly wrapping up a little bit. I'm only just getting out of shield. In fact, I don't think he's wrapping, is he? Yeah, he's got a shield wrap on. It's very minimal though. But when you're a new player in like a T1 fitted coercer, that little tiny rep on the shield is enough to make you need someone to come and help you. There we go, that is him done. So this ship has absolutely walked it, to be honest. If this ship was even just a little bit better, you could have probably done this whole arc from in station. That's how good I'm going to say this ship was at this arc. But going with a price, I mean, how much does this ship cost? 201 million. You can probably fit a full T2 fitted coercer for 20 million most, which would do it as well, I would say. Pretty sure you can do it in a coercer. I keep saying coercer because I am like a MAR based. So where is he? Where is he? In there, so let's just do it manually and open. Kind of missing me water now, but I know I'm nearly at the end, so I'm not going to bother disappearing off to get some. And we'll stop the ship here, so we just float in nicely. Oh, well, where the hell's D? Has he jumped into my ship as well? All enemies in the vicinity. I've done that. Show me what I'm meant to be doing here. One times Dagon. Where the hell is Dagon? Is he in this one? Ah, it was hiding in a different one. Sneaky. I might as well have kept that in because it's going to take a lifetime, isn't it, to update again. Tell me to warp to him. Where is the other waypoint now? Putting in ship and bring him back to your agent. Where's my agent? He's here somewhere. The agent's appearing here. I wonder what the little symbol looks like though. Warp to there now. Can I warp to there? No. Alright, so what am I missing here? Something I've not done or something I've not considered, isn't there? You're a breacher. Small inventory. Independent. Green crude. Flash out. Oh wait, no, there's yeah, there's two of them. There must be like his mini outlaw gang name or something. Independent people. Civilian cruiser. Don't know if I blew that up, but I didn't mean to blow up a civilian cruiser if I did. Like, it's all actually set to flipping all. Wait, am I missing this? Can you guys, am I looking for the wrong little symbol or something? I'm looking for like a picture of a person, like a walkie-talkie thing coming off him. First conversation on the main and check the location of the agent. Good thinking. Ah, wrong button. Start a conversation with him. There we go. Now we can actually warp to him. Awesome. I would have just sat there until I would have figured that out eventually. Like 20 minutes of time, I would have figured out to actually talk to him. Until then, I might have just sat around until this thing updated. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. Didn't even check actually. Do we get a bounty off killing Dagon? Probably won't be much. That's the symbol I was looking for. Do they not appear like from distance? You gotta be next to them. Yeah, it's Caldari I went for because that's Caldari ship. Complete. You set a fine example. We will show reels of your fights in Corps academies for years. You give me another mission. I presume you're going to send me back to... Oh, there we go. We're getting 1 million for this. Woo! Take this to go show sisters, people. Yep, can do. Will do. Off we go. Oh, ship restrictions. That doesn't matter. I don't know why I keep checking the list. I know I can because it says here you can. Right, warp to location then.
Warp drive active.
I presume we've got digging, so I doubt I can go into your ship. And he's actually in chains. He is as well, isn't he? I can't see. Yeah, he is. Oh, at least he's holding them. Doesn't even look like the chains are attached to his hands. He's just holding them. It's a bit of a casual way to treat persons, isn't it? It's like, here's the chains. We're not going to like attach them to yourself. Just hold on to them and promise you won't let go. So it's almost like you are chained up. Don't need that open. Don't need that open. I didn't read what I was doing. Why is there a warp gate here?
Warp drive active.
Don't like that little bit of red on my shield, so we'll get rid of that. Pretty sure 1 sec will do, but we'll get 2 off just in case. Here we go, and here is the... That's not an Armageddon. Who thinks that's an Armageddon? That's an oh, no, crap, don't. Accidentally shoot at the... I'm pretty sure it's an Enforcer. Yeah, that's an Enforcer with a weird skin on it. It's not a flipping Armageddon. If it is, I want that style Armageddon. Anyway, I've got to put my thing in here, haven't I? Hello, old friend. Simply deposit data into the Wraith. Person transport and your long journey will be at an end. That's obviously like the bloody ship model or something's gone wrong, hasn't it? Because you can see we've got Mimitar, Caldari, Galente, and Amar just couldn't be bothered turning up. They've just sent Concord and Force out. Look at my ship again, shall we? Let's actually get there at some time today. Oh, good point. Can we actually jettison them just next to it? I don't think these people have gone that far to like be like, what are you doing? Why don't you just being lazy now? Put them in there. I wonder what happens if we were to jettison him and blow up the can. Do you reckon? I am actually tempted to see what would happen. I might do that in another like random video, not in this stream. I'll do another. I'll just start purposely trying to break missions and see if you can like do funny things with them, like kill the prisoner you've been chasing for the last 4 hours. Put him in there. Is that it? Thanks for your help. The rogue drones need no longer be a hindrance to your efforts. Return to your commander. Tell him Dagon will no longer trouble the empires. Farewell. Perhaps there is hope for your kind yet. Yeah, you'll fail the fight. I'd have lost out on me 1 million ISK. Ah, it would have all been in vain. Although you can buy with 1 million. I'm just going to be curious. Like, you can probably buy loads of things with 1 mil, but you know, just like ammunition and stuff. Turn to... Alright. So I've dropped him off. She just told me to return to someone. Start a conversation. I'm going to start doing that from now on. Every time I don't know what to do, I'm just going to remember such and such told me. Oh, sorry. Cormier has told me to have a conversation with him. Oh yeah, so he must be my commander, mustn't he? So we'll go back to him.
You cannot walk there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship.
Oh wait, no, he's here. Sorry, yeah.
Warp drive active.
Walk back to him. Tell him we've done it. Hopefully that'll be the end. I don't remember there being anything else from here. I just remember the first time I'd done this from here, what I'd have to do is could have jettisoned him, yeah. Yeah, it would be a Dagon frozen corpse instead of, you know, just a Dagon prisoner. I do remember there now being, if you collect all the loot and everything, you end up with like mass amounts of cargo space worth of loot. Not particularly worth a lot, but it is, you know, a huge amount you've got to transport. So you end up travelling around all of New Eden trying to flick and pick the stuff up. Remember doing that. That is it. The Vogue drones did what? That's the damnedest thing I've heard of them. Regardless of that, there's tremendous help from the Caldari, whether you continue efforts in Empire, forge your own, yada yada yada, close. Is that it? Are we done? Bit of an anticlimactic one, so I can pretty much guarantee we got no loyalty points for that whatsoever. So I have no idea where I've collected these from over however many like months or years I've had them. I've got them from somewhere. Don't remember where though. So any stations in here? No, not the jump gate, I want the system. Thank you. Station, yeah, there is stations in there, so let's go into there. And that's pretty much the end of the stream. I think we've done it. The ship absolutely nailed through it. I feel like it was a complete waste of time to do the Sisters of Eve. We have got a lot of not loyalty points, what's the word? Security status, yeah, we did get quite a lot of security status. Is it security status? No, it's not. That hardly went, I don't think it changed at all, to be honest. Standings, that's the word I'm looking for. We got quite a few standings, I think, towards them. But I've hardly anything though, because I'm still on like 0.09. Doesn't even give you that much standings. I did get a lot of like personal standings with the sister I was actually working for. So I'm gonna have to Google at some point, I think tomorrow or tonight, to find out why you would want to get an individual mission giver person. What am I doing? Up to 10 standings. I don't see the benefit of that. Ah, Caldari. Did I get super good standings with Caldari? I'm on 0.8. That changed today. Plus 0.735, so not a massive jump. Not really.
Docking permission requested.
Not when you consider if you do faction warfare, you can get that quite easily, couldn't you?
Docking request accepted.
Not anymore. I don't think when we were last done faction warfare for it would have been these. I have no standings with them all. Oh, no standing changes. Okay. I don't know why Mimitar don't like me or Calente don't like me. Oh, it'll be faction warfare, won't it? Because it goes down for the other two. Oh, that's the end of that. So, thoughts on this ship? Absolutely love it. For a little PvE ship, this thing is brilliant. It's got enough DPS, although granted you might have to stay a little bit longer while it ramps up. But great ship. It's fast enough. It's got enough cargo space to pick up a little bit of loot. I mean, obviously you're not going to be grabbing everything like a Noctis can. That's the one I was looking for before. A Noctis, that's the salvaging ship, isn't it? You're not going to be collecting everything like a Noctis would, you know. It's fairly cap stable, even when I was getting a little bit neutered. I mean, just whacking the NOS on was enough to be like, yeah, I'm what? I'm still going. That's pretty much it, really. Is there any questions from anyone watching before I shut it off? That's all I can think of to say about this ship. Easy enough to fly. Didn't seem to get stuck anywhere or take a lifetime. When I had the micro warp on, it did seem to take a while for it to actually turn itself around. But other than that, it seemed fine. Yeah. You're welcome, mate. I'd say I really enjoy doing this stuff, and I just can't wait till I get to like I keep aiming for 1,000 subscribers, you see, because that's the last thing I'm missing, so I can actually start monetizing the videos. And once I start monetizing them, hopefully I'll start getting a little bit of money. And I mean, according to the tools that I've used, I should be getting minimum of, if I could get monetized today, of like £50 a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think that £50 a month is just going to take it from being something I just enjoy doing and hope it could become something to it's something I enjoy doing, and it has started to become something. It's started to become a little bit of a job, to be honest. That's what I'd like. That's what I'd love for this to do. Is just to be able to, for work, do something I absolutely love. But I think there's quite a few people have that dream, don't they? And it doesn't always pan out. But in the meantime, I really enjoy doing it. If it doesn't lead anywhere, then it doesn't lead anywhere. I'll still put videos up in my spare time, and you guys can just keep on watching them and doing whatever you want. Yeah, I think we will do. I've been nailing it like the last 2-3 weeks. I've been putting as much up as I can. I do tend to get a little bit disheartened from time to time when it's like so I'll nail it for a week, but I tend to exhaust myself, as in I'll be doing it all day and all night and have a few hours sleep and get up all day and all night. But I think I've kind of balanced it quite well now, and this streaming is really helping, because even though it's quite late now, it's like 12:30 at night here. As soon as I'm done here, I'm literally just going to close it down and go to bed, rather than, I keep looking that way, me up there, close it down and go to bed, rather than if this was a video I was recording, which I do sometimes finish recording videos about this time, I've still got at least 3 or 4 hours of editing to do, and sometimes, like I say, I don't go to bed till like 3-4 o'clock at night. So that's what I'm hoping to stream. What I'll do is just fill that gap in on the odd days where I can just have like a bit of an earlier night. I want to get into some more games as well. I mean, I absolutely love EVE Online. I think it's brilliant. I could spend all day just sitting there on this game. There's that much you can do, there's that much possibilities, there's that much variety in absolutely everything you do, that doing a video like for the Sisters of Eve in this ship would be completely different if I changed 3 or 4 modules. The ship would handle completely different. I mean, it might not be interesting to watch me do the Sisters of Eve again, but I'm just saying there's that much variety in the game that you could just make videos forever on it. But I'm going to try and branch out into a few other games. My Steam library is like full. I've got about 100. It's not even massive compared to some people's, but there's 150 odd games in there, which for me is loads. I haven't played half of them. So it'd be nice to start putting a few videos up. I mean, I did a Minecraft one the other day, but that was sheerly because I decided to mess around with the overclocking and that on my computer, and I wanted to see how it performed and how it worked, because when I was trying to do editing, that thing, it was going to take off. I was looking at it, I'm watching the temps on the screen thinking it's going to explode in a minute, because the noise it was making, you would think it had caught fire. It was trying that hard to cool itself down, but the temps were fine. It was just the fans were like overreacting. But that's why I put a Minecraft video up. I mean, I don't really want to become a Minecraft streamer, because it's just too much of a change, I think, from EVE Online, but maybe something else that's just as complicated, or yeah, I'm just jabbering now. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's the end of this stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It does mean a lot to actually have people watching. It's nice to watch my views go up, but it's nice to actually see a live count on the side, or usually a live count anyway. I've just got Cormius here telling me what's going on, but it's nice to have people actually sitting here watching it and like communicate with me, telling me to know we enjoy what you do. So yeah, thank you guys. Before I get all emotional, I'll just finish this video off by saying, if you've liked this stream, then please hit the like button down below. If you've not already, then subscribe. I'm going to start doing quite a few streams during the week, and I do have a lot of videos that go up as well, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As always, stay awesome, and I'll see you right here very soon in another video. Bye bye. That's my little cheeky like wave thing. I don't like me goodbye at the end, but it'll do for now. Right, so where's the off button for this thing? It's here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so take care guys, and I'll see you either live in a day or two, probably about 2 days, or in the next video. See you soon.